All right, so I'm about to start now. Okay. This story is called The Semi Truck Driver. I grew up in a small town, primarily Hispanic. Everyone knew everything. We had some things here and there, of course, but other than that, not too much stuff happens. I'm overweight, to put it simply, and not to the standards of beauty, really. I remember reading a meme online once where it was a joke about can't catch me or kidnap me since you can't carry me. Keep eating cake, they said. I laughed at that and was like, so true. God. Didn't realize that would come back and bite me. But you got to send excitement, dog. I was 18 or 19-ish, I believe. And it was the right time. The right time at nighttime. My weed plug was doing a stash and dash and being broke and desperate. I went for it. I figured, I grew up here. I know all the areas. And what made this more tempting was it was not far from my area at all. So I said, fuck it. I was on a video call with my boyfriend. Sorry, one second. Boom, there we go. Um, so I was on a video call with my boyfriend. I told him I was going to go for it. He stays on the phone with me and I head out. Mind you, it's late. The areas I have to cross through are not well lit, and I leave with nothing on me. Not even my taser, alarm, pepper spray. My dad always made me have. Oh, and to make things worse, I snuck out because I didn't want my dad to know I was hunting for weed. So not only was this person hunting for weed at nighttime where no one knew where they were. Yeah, I'm live here, Jandal. This person was hunting for weed where no one can find them. They literally had no way to contact anybody if something happened to them. That is a insane thing to do. I don't even know how old this person is, but one second. Let me just go ahead and fix my YouTube chat real quick. There we go. All right. So this is already starting out great. So I set off. I have to cross railroad tracks to get through the area, which is pitch black. The only road in the distance lighting it up, and some lights from a warehouse nearby. But other than that, it is hard to see. I make my way toward the main road, and I notice a semi parked on the side of the road. Doing something outside, telling everyone I know what I'm doing is bringing two other people with me. Yeah, you need to somebody should always know, even just a ping, like Snapchat has a location thing, or even in your iMessage you can share your location with somebody should always know where you're at, or you may end up in a situation like this. Okay, so let's go back. So things started wait, so this is already starting out great. So I set off. I have to cross a railroad track to get through the area, which is pitch black, only the main road in the distance lighting it up, and some lights from a warehouse nearby. But other than that, it is hard to see. I make my way towards the main road, and I notice a semi parked on the side of the road. Not unusual. Semis park here all the time, ever since I was little, so nothing too weird. Then I hear, Hola! Hey! I look over, and I see a man in a semi truck. He looked generic, not gonna lie. Mexican man with a red long sleeve. He looked like any other man I'd see around town, but his smile, I don't know. He was just off. I waved, being polite. He gestured for me to come over and start speaking Spanish, but I don't know Spanish. I know what you're thinking. One, why don't you know Spanish if you grew up in a Hispanic town? And two, why aren't you running? Parents never taught me, sue me. Two, he was far, so I just kept walking. So I sheepishly respond, I don't speak Spanish in Spanish. I learned that phrase just to say it to people. I wave him off, quickly walking away. My boyfriend asks me, who's that? And I tell him, just some random semi-truck driver. I go on with the night. I think I've been out for 40 minutes at this point. I realize I'm not going to find it. Big sad. Start heading home, still on the phone with my boyfriend. I keep talking, and my phone is dying, which is actually what made my boyfriend tell me to go home. So I start walking back. I go down the road and look down the pitch black area where the railroad is, and I stopped. I just have a bad feeling. Something told me to not go home just yet. I tell my boyfriend I'm going to look at the other end of the street. That was towards where the warehouse was, giving off the lights, passing empty trailers, partially hidden by the shadows. So now she did have her phone at least, and she is on the phone with her boyfriend. So her boyfriend at least knows where she's at. But what type of boyfriend lets their girlfriend go out at like 2 a.m.? Even if it's for a weed trip to find a weed man, going out at 2 a.m. to go scout for some weed alone, I would never let my girl do that. That's just, he didn't care about your safety. I start walking, make it into the light, and I hear it moving behind me and say, "Hey." I turn around hella quick and saw the same semi-truck driver with the same smile he had. He came out from behind a trailer he was hiding behind. He had his right hand tucked in his pocket and was positioning his body to where he was hiding, wherever he had more. He told me to come here and started to getting closer to me. I immediately tell my boyfriend to wake up his dad and come get me. I backed up quick and was trying so hard to think. He saw me on the phone and immediately had a mad and annoyed look on his face. He stopped and actually started hiding behind the trailers more. So I booked it down the road, telling my boyfriend to come get me and have his dad come get me. I didn't want to call my dad. Even in this moment, for some reason, I was still terrified of getting caught sneaking out. I ran across the main road and the little mini mart across the street. I hid behind an ice machine. I told my boyfriend I need to call someone and hang up on him and call my friend who, thank God, was out with his girlfriend. I tell him I'm in danger and I need him to come get me. I tell him where I'm at. Now, of course, she can wait till the morning. If she can't, I'll make her. Like, at least I'm making this trip myself. Like, I'm not about to let her go see some random drug dealer at 2 a.m. I'm going to at least go with her, or I'm going myself, because I'm not about to let my a woman in the middle of the night at this late. And not only that, she's underage. I mean, I get being underage. The guy, her boyfriend, probably was underage too, probably couldn't sneak out. But at that point, I'm going to tell her, hey, look, don't do it. Like, do not do this. While I was waiting for them, I stayed behind the ice machine and saw his semi. I looked for him around me and shake his head in disappointment before driving off. Even in that moment, I didn't feel safe, not until my friend pulled up. Everything hit me once he got out the car. I hugged him, crying. His girlfriend and him calmed me down and took me home. Got a little lecture from my boyfriend, but I'd rather take the lecture than anything else. I was lucky, way too lucky. The sense of security, my weight, and looks gave me a really shattered after that. I'm really glad for it. It terrifies me to think how things could have turned out if I didn't have a boyfriend on the phone with me. So, semi-truck driver, let's not meet. I never want to go through that smile ever again. This is a dumb thing for you to do. Why? That's insane. It's way late at night, and you want to. That's. Yeah. Let's see. Let's find another. Imagine a weed dealer as the truck driver. He's trying to tell her that would be hilarious. Not gonna lie. And she doesn't speak Spanish, so he keeps trying to tell her like, "Hey, I'm trying to sell you weed in Spanish," but she just don't understand because she doesn't speak Spanish. So like, what do you do if you're at that point? Like, now you're just labeled as some creep who's trying to get some underage girl when you just want to sell her weed. That is an insane. I never thought about that. That's kind of crazy. The Creeper Peeper. Let's do the Creeper Peeper. That sounds interesting. It's a short story. This one's shorter. Okay, the Creeper Peeper. This story takes place around January 2024. I, 22 female, live on one floor house with a basement. No attic, no second floor. I suffer from extreme sleep paralysis. All the sleep issues I have: sleepwalking, sleep talking. I sleep with my eyes open. I snore. I sleep with my eyes open and sleep paralysis. My sister was working late for a few nights, and I was working on her bed since I just had the flu and it was extremely hot. It had just snowed for a few days, so there's snow all around. We'll just, well, that night I have my usual wake up before my body does. All that before I see him. Not a shadow demon in a corner, just a man outside. It's scary, and I was terrified until I was able to get up. It was the next morning when my dog had to use the bathroom. I looked over to my window, and beneath is a footprint. The thing about my windows are, since the basement goes up for a bit, because the house is so sectional, two halves made the whole. My windows are nearly 7 feet from the floor, and the guy was close to the top of the window. So I gathered the dog, called my stepfather from his room, and had to show him the footprints. I locked my windows that day and slept in another room. He never came back, but it was terrifying. I mean, having sleep paralysis sucks, and then it's kind of hard to tell what's real and what's not real because I also have sleep paralysis. So, but I've never seen like a shadow demon. Like mostly that happen is that you can feel like something like you can feel a shadow enveloping you. So it's like one of that feeling where when someone's chasing you, you don't know how far away they are from you, but you can feel a tingle on the back of your neck. Like that tingle on the back of your neck is kind of how sleep paralysis feel. Like you can feel like there's a shadow creeping up on you, but you can't wake up and do anything about it because you just can't move. I've had it a handful of times. Ever since moving out to Mexico, I probably had it twice. But living in Illinois, I had it a lot more. But yeah, it sucks because there's really nothing you can do. If someone's chasing me, I'd run for a minute, turn around, and charge at them. Yeah, but if you have sleep paralysis, it's like, imagine having sleep paralysis and you see them, but you can't do anything about it. All you can do is just sit there. Like you can see them, but you can't move your body. You can't talk. You can open your eyes and look around, but your body cannot move. It's almost like you're drugged. Never had it. It's not a fun feeling. It's not a fun feeling. Luckily, I've never been in any danger, but it's a crazy feeling. It's nothing supernatural. All it is that you wake up faster than your body wakes up. But some people have said they've seen shadow demons and things like that. Which, if I'm being honest, my older sister had it. No, you can't close your eyes. Nope. Even if well, the thing about sleep paralysis is that once you're in sleep paralysis, you don't want to go back to sleep because you feel like you're in danger. So if you close your eyes, you feel like when you close your eyes, you're not going to wake up ever again. So you don't want to sleep it off. You want to get up. You want to move your body because you feel like something is after you or something's going to happen to you. So when you're in sleep paralysis, you don't want to close your eyes because you feel like that's it for you. So you try to wake up, but you just can't move. It almost puts you in a state of panic. But for someone who's experienced in sleep paralysis, they just realize, oh, I'm just in sleep paralysis, and just sits and waits it off. So, and eventually you can move your body, and you just the first few times, like, ooh, it sucks. Some people have it worse than others, though. My sister, she had it bad. She had to sleep with a mask on because, like, when she had sleep paralysis, she said she saw a shadow demon. And she wasn't on the internet like that. So it's not like she could have got these stories off the internet because she wasn't around these forums or anything like that. So literally, this is something that she ended up seeing, which I think it is like maybe a boundary between sleep and awake. So I think she's probably seeing her dreams manifest, sorta. So that's what I'm thinking might happen. But again, I've never saw a shadow demon without the sleep paralysis. But I can definitely feel like something was after me. But I feel like it was just me being like not afraid, but I don't know the right word for it. But yeah. Well, if I'm in that, I'm going to wait for that shadow guy to touch me. I don't think you want shadow guy to touch you. That you don't want that. What is that? What do you mean? Sleep paralysis, Mark? What is sleep paralysis, or what is what? I can answer any of the questions you got. Okay. All right. I have another one too. Okay. I saw a short about this, about sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis is a real thing. It's crazy. So basically what happens is that you're awake, but not really. Your mind kind of thinks you're still awake, but because of that, it like forces you into a nightmare. Sorta. You got chased by a monster? No, I didn't get chased by a monster. It just feels like something was after me. Like I didn't see any monster. I didn't see anything. You're on shorts? Yeah, I'm on shorts. So people will come in from the shorts and they will see me. As well as one of my friends says he has some, but instead of a shadow guy, it's Markiplier. You might need to get your friend some psychiatric help because what? He been playing too much Gary's Mod. Why is he seeing Markiplier? What? But yeah, pretty much all it is that yes, your mind is awake, but your body is asleep. So that's the thing. Your mind is not, thinking you're awake. It's that your mind is awake, but your body is asleep. So you cannot move your body. Or your mind is not, like, your brain isn't really connecting to your body to wake up. So it's like a half asleep state. Hello, my name is Markiplier, and today I'm going to hunt one of my fans down as a while. Did he just come out with a new show? That's a story for a different day. But yeah, sleep paralysis is not fun. A lot of people have different experiences. Some people say that sleep paralysis is the state before astral projection. And if you don't know what an astral projection is pretty much when you can kind of float outside of your body. It's like your ghost can get out of your body and walk around. Whether or not you believe in it or not, there has been no studies to say that such a thing can happen, but there's also been phenomenon that like it's unexplainable unless they did do astral projection. So some people say that sleep paralysis is just that state before you start doing that, but it's such a scary thing to happen that you just don't want to do it. So okay, so let's move on. This one is called Creeper Beats on My Door and Turns Ring Camera Off. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for adding to the element. Thank you for adding to the element. There's 100 of your points. Appreciate it. Okay, let's start. Do you just walk around? Oh no, this is not this is gameplay I recorded and I turned it even creepier to kind of mix with the horror element. So I slowed down the game play. I added a VHS screen on it, and yeah, I darkened it a bit. So it's just a indie horror game that I had, and yeah, I just walked around for a bit. So trust me, this is actually creepier than the actual game is. But what I did here is way creepier than the actual game, but it fits the horror aesthetic. So I was like, yeah, let's just do it this way. Okay, so Creeper beats on my door and turns Ring camera off. So this happened a few years ago, but it stuck with me because how weird and scary it was. So every year for the past few years, my parents have been going on a week-long anniversary trip, leaving me home alone. I was 20, so it was more than an appropriate age. Well, this time around, weird shit happened. The first day that they were gone, and this happened the night before they were supposed to come home. The first day they were gone, a guy came to the door to drop something off in the morning. But I didn't want to answer it as it was a stranger, and I thought he'd just leave it at the door like usual. Well, he stayed about 5 minutes, then got in his car and started to drive off. To which I went outside because I thought he finally left. This man got out of his car, leaving it on the middle of the road, just to give me my package, and I didn't have to sign for it at all. No signature needed or anything. Wasn't dressed like a delivery person. Was in a beat up car. Very weird and uncomfy. Why are you? You didn't hear the blurb clip? How? How did you not hear it? I heard it loud and clear. I tell you that. Maybe the thing was too loud. Is the music too loud? Maybe. Like, maybe the music's too loud. Let's see. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let me just turn it down a little bit. I'm Mr. Beast. I'm doing the opposite of healing the blinds. Dog. They dropped off the package in the middle of the road. No, it just didn't play at all. Doesn't make any sense. Let me see if you can hear it. Let's see. Because it played. Oh, where is it? Let's just play this one. Okay, did you hear that one? Oh, maybe that's why you're not hearing it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I know why you're not hearing it. 1 second. Um, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, maybe now that should let you hear it. Let me make sure real quick how this sounds. 1 second. Okay, I'm not hearing anything yet. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm not hearing anything yet. Okay, there we go. I'm so back, chat. Okay, all right. Now let's play it. Now let's play it. I think it should be good now. Let me know if you hear it. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. If I can find it. Where is it? There it is. There we go. All right. Now you should have heard it that time for sure. That time it should have played for you. Look, you gonna get the points back. Don't worry. Don't worry, you can get the points back. Hey, at this point, you're gonna get ahead of Cleo, because Cleo's not showing up for the past couple of days. Cool. All right. Cleo's gonna be mad she not getting much points. Anyways, skipping to the end of the week, I was just chilling out in my living room, and all of a sudden, at 11 at night, I see this rather large figure approach my front door. The glass is dimpled, so you can't see features, just silhouette. It starts banging on my door, and he did so for like a minute straight. He stands there. He doesn't leave for probably 10 minutes. And in that time, beats on the door a few times. Luckily, my sister and her family live not even a mile away from me, so I called them and her husband to come get me. By this time, I'm in full panic mode, and I realize my dogs are in the backyard. My back door is 90% glass, and I was horrified that this person was going to come through the back gate, try to come into my house as my dogs are barking up a storm. Oof. Anyways, I get my dogs inside the house, and my brother-in-law finally shows up. Whoever was there was gone. He takes me to my sister's house, and we check the front door camera to see who's there. The cameras had been turned off the whole time. This person was there, and for an hour before he started banging on my door, the cameras had been on. Before the time period and during the time we were looking at the cameras, they were somehow shut off for an hour and a half, which is odd, but they're not the type that they need to be charged. They never glitched before then. but they were actually very sensitive. To this day, I don't know who it was that showed up to my house. I checked the local news and everything, but nothing ever came of it. I don't know if they were trying to rob my house or if they had other plans, or if it was potentially a delivery guy from earlier that week. But still freaks me out to think, and I hate being home alone at night because of it. So, I mean, one thing. Not again. Oh, wait a minute. Are you doing some grammar stuff? Wait a minute. I'm out of pence. Oh, pints. I'm about out of pints. I just lost my dog, and then my brother told me how to chase the bag. That was crazy. Okay, look. All right. I don't know why this person didn't report this guy. This guy should have 100% been reported at least. But what's up, Dad, man? How you doing? We're reading horror stories tonight, so we got a lot of let's not meet horror stories going on right now. I want to probably read some Bumble stories too, because dating stories are kind of fun as well. But I hope you're doing good, Dad, man. Um, but yeah, this person apparently was at the door. Their ring camera was turned off. I'm guessing that he must have had some type of application to turn off the camera. Which ring cameras, if you ever see videos of someone in a ring camera, it is notoriously hard for people to take a ring camera. By the time the ring camera is taken, they've already got your face. It's uploaded to the phone, so you already caught. So it doesn't matter. You don't sound real, to be honest. Yeah, they're 100% real. I don't know why. Psycho situationship turned into a stalker. Okay, let's see. Okay, so goddamn me. If I thought I'd be updating y'all so soon, boy, would I begin. Okay, let's go to the original post because this is a situation apparently. So my psycho situation turned stalker. Meet Jane. I don't know much about Jane except that she's from a small town and she moved here with her friends and boyfriend for university. When I first met Jane at the pub, I thought she hated my guts. She always gave me nasty looks, and when my friends tried to approach her, she'd be rude to me. Jane is pretty, like very, very pretty. Like every guy in town has a thing for her, but Jane's boyfriend is insane, to say the least. They are regulars at the pub, and I've seen them break up about 3 to 4 times. And the waiter working at the pub, guy in my friend group, says he's noticed them break up more than a dozen times, but they always come back together. Dead man, not that. not that old thing. A couple of months back, I had just finished with the gym, and I had just showered when my mom called and asked about this pub and how's the food there. I told her the food's to die for. She said she and my stepdad were on their way there. I told them I would meet them there too because I was dying for some hot wings and a burger. We sit down, and me and my dad just start drinking beer after beer. And in no time, I had down at least 5 pints, 0.5 pints of beer. I was getting a little bit tipsy, but I kept pushing down. My dear friend, let's call her Tina, called and asked if I was down for a drink. I told her to come to the pub as I was already there. She's going to meet my folk, and they planned on leaving soon so she and I could continue. That's how it happened. My parents left, and Tina and I continued to drink on our own. The pub was closing, so Tina decided to go to the bathroom, and I walked with her inside to see if I can get another pint. We stumbled upon Jane. Jane's the girl who's apparently very, very hot with the boyfriend. That's insane. Jane and I start talking to Tina, and I realize they know each other. We all sit down to comfort her as she was crying a mess. Her boyfriend and her was done for good. She realized, when she revealed that he used to really abuse her, mentally and physically. I felt bad for Jane. So when she rested on my shoulder, I just let her. Tomorrow night, I get a DM from her, and she's apologizing about the trauma dumping. I tell her it's no biggie, as we all need to vent sometimes. Albeit, I do that on my therapist, not strangers, but whatever. The therapist is a stranger. I pay, I guess. So we continue chatting, and she constantly goes between I can't text you and then texting me again. Don't text me, and text me first when I don't. Keep in mind, this is 2 days since that interaction. One drunken night, she texted me to meet her. It was around 2 a.m., and I had a little cousin over. That whole night, we watched movies, and he had just fallen asleep. So I declined her offer. Also, I feel it'd be a little bit weird for me to hang out with her completely sober. Oh, that was a thunder strike that just turned off my main monitor. That felt like it was literally in front of me. I don't know if you guys heard that. That thunder strike felt like it was right in front of me. It just turned off my main monitor. Still alive, right? I'm still alive, I'm pretty sure. That was so strong it turned off my monitor. Okay. You have a phobia of thunder? Oh. I don't know how loud that was for you guys or if you guys heard that, but that was not ambiance. That was a literal thunder strike that happened in front of me. Oh, it is storming outside. Okay. One drunken night, she texted, you heard it? Oh, yeah. That's so you see what type of night I'm having over here. Hopefully it doesn't hit my RV or anything like that. If it does, this place is toast. One drunken night, she texted me to meet her. It was around 2 a.m., and I had my little cousin over. That whole night, we watched movies, and he had just fallen asleep, so I declined her offer. Also, I feel it'd be a bit weird for me to hang out with her completely sober, while she can barely see. I don't know. Just weird to me. Yeah, hanging out with a girl who's drunk and you're not drunk, and she come over drunk, it almost feels like you're taking advantage of a situation. So if a girl is drunk and want to come over, things like that, please just tell her to sober up first. If she doesn't tell you her sober thoughts first before she gets drunk, no, that's almost just taking advantage of a situation. So you wait for someone to sober up before they agree to anything. The next day, she sobered up, and I agreed to meet her for a hangout. We hung out for a while. She was fun to hang out with. I did like her and worry about her and her ex. Soon enough, her leech of an ex left town, as he was never really interested in university, just being close to her. On one of our dates, she revealed to me that she realized she had feelings for me, and that's when she broke up with her ex, resulting in him physically attacking her. So he was the reason they broke up. So she was mean to him always. Like every time they get around, she'd like verbally attack him because she had feelings for him. Are you serious? Are we in the third grade? Like, why are we doing this? Kids do this. Why are you verbally attacking somebody that you have feelings for? That's just stupid. Let's just center that more. Better. Okay. On one of our dates, she revealed that, okay, all right, man. One day, we had a date at her place. A little study date. After we finished studying, we relaxed on the couch, ended up making out. We didn't have S that night, but I, did things to her. I went home, and we continued talking about it, even exchanging photos. My first and only time sending a nude. Then we hooked up. Now, I'm a person who likes alone time, so sometimes I just want to chill at my house and not really be with anybody. And she did not like this idea. She started spamming me with calls and saying she could come over and we would just chill. She would be silent and I'd still be alone. In my opinion, that kind of defeats the idea of being alone, as I'm not actually alone. She threatened me that if I didn't pick up the phone, she would never talk to me again. This is where I snapped. I told her that her lukewarm, at best manipulation tactics would not work on me, to not contact me again. She flipped out to come to my part of town, hanging out and waiting for me to come out. I told her, I begged her a million times not to come to my house, but she simply said, nah, I'll pass, and came anyway. I literally felt so disrespected because all of a sudden I had no value in life. When she texted me, come out here, I texted her, nah, I'll pass. He doubled down on it and stayed home. He reversed it on her. It's like the same of how kids bully their crush. Yeah, like that's like the third grade. Like, why are we doing this? Like, that's obviously, nah, I'd win. It's crazy. Oh, nah, I'll pass. I need to, I need to integrate that into my dictionary of words. Nah, I'll pass. Now, she's following me everywhere I go. It's been months, and I'm dating the girl of my dreams, but that has not stopped her from being in my shadow. She learned my routine. When do I go to the gym? When I'm at practice, and she never fails to show up or drive past where I'm at. My stepbrother reviewed the security footage from our house, and we counted her car driving past my house at least 14 times in a day. I still get texts from her on a daily, even though she's blocked. She gets wasted and spams me with messages on WhatsApp, and then she deletes it. My girlfriend is absolutely livid with this chick, as she would not leave me the F. I do fear for my life, but I've warned my friends that if I die, it would not be an accident or suicide. She's in my shadow. I constantly have to check my six to see if she's behind me. The girl of my dreams is my girlfriend. I hope she breaks up with her boyfriend so I can date her. I'm hoping that you just referencing the story, because if that's true. So he skipped a lot. So he broke up with her, and I guess he has a current girlfriend after he broke up with her, and now he still has to deal with that situation. So this one has a continuation, by the way. So it has this update. Let's see. So a lot of shit happened 2 days ago, and I couldn't update right away as I really needed to shut off as soon as I had a huge exam today. Now I can finally let myself process it without causing any distractions. We met again at my goddamn house. 2 days ago, I went to the pub with my friend Stan. He's a new friend of mine, as he's a close friend of one of my best friends. My neighbor's best friend Jake was in Durban to visit his aunt when me and Stan went to the pub as his friend, and my other best friend Liam was having closing shift at the pub. All irrelevant information, to be honest. So we went to visit him and had a few drinks. She was there, and everyone who giving me these weird stares like I'd murder their whole family. Finally, the shift manager, whom I'm close with, came to me, and she laughingly told me that Jane got extremely drunk and talked about a man the whole night at the pub while sobbing. She then showed them a picture of me, and according to some other waiters, she was throwing an entire tantrum because she quote-unquote loved me, and she quote-unquote left her boyfriend because of me. Regardless, I brushed it off, and I had to fight off the quote-unquote player accusation because I'm not one. Anyways, Liam finished his shift. We got into my car and we drove to my house where my girlfriend had already arrived. My mom and her were in the kitchen making dinner. My stepbro, and my younger brother and my stepdad in the living room just shooting the shit. So I joined them with my friend. At one point, I was in my kitchen with my mom, girlfriend, and stepbrother. My mom asked, "Who made the kitchen into a mess this morning?" And my stepbrother said, "The Jews?" Okay, referring to me and my younger brother. We burst out laughing, so I didn't hear the doorbell. That's a crazy statement. My stepbrother did. And he went to the door. Jane was at the door, the crazy girl Jane. She had let herself in and was standing in the living room yelling at me. We came.
What are you doing,
I knew.
step bro?
Yeah, I knew you could go put that one. I felt that one coming. I really did. We came out of the kitchen and we were just staring at her. She begged me to talk to her. I just stared at her and told her that we already covered everything. but she continued begging me. My girlfriend pulled me aside and told me to just talk with her. Maybe it would give her closure and she would leave me alone. Crazy don't have closure, I'm sorry. I took her to my backyard and she started apologizing for hurting me. She said I'm sorry like 15 times. I told her that she has nothing to apologize for and that I sadly cannot forgive manipulation that easily, that she should just give up. She started blaming the alcohol on it and how she'd been drunk that night. I told her that she's been drunk every day for 9 months now since she's arrived in this town. And she only knows me for 6 of those 9 months. She tells me she used to drink herself crazy back then because of me too. Here's where I snapped, and I told her I just caught her another one of her lies. And she smirked and gave me this creepy look and said, I love lying to you. Okay. The look gave me shivers down my spine. My yard was dark, and her eyes seemed demonic for a moment. She was continuously getting close to me, and I froze. I couldn't step back. Not that she'd hurt me, as I'm 6'2" and 250 pounds, but a knife would do some good damage. This is for sure a nah I'd pass. Man. You gotta chill with these ads. Chase debit cards. Okay. But Jane had another idea. She launched herself at me, locking her lips with mine as I pushed her off, yelling her to stop. Yelling, no, no, no. No, 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 nah. I walked inside. I was mad. My girlfriend looked like she was about to beat her up. I looked at my stepdad and begged him to drive her home. They got her out of my house as she was kicking and screaming. Kicking and screaming. But then my stepdad's car ride. Well, she refused my stepdad's car ride and decided to walk in the middle of the night. And whoever lives in South Africa knows how stupid an idea that is. Anyways, she got home safe. As I woke up to texts from her on WhatsApp, she had deleted. From a phone number she had me blocked from, so I pray she's actually done with me this time, because this is just too much to handle. Okay, so she blocked him on that. I didn't know this was South Africa, because that adds a whole nother like layer to how creepy somebody can be. Because I mean, I don't know if you can just put a restraining order, how restraining orders work in South Africa, but I don't know if they're respected. Like, yeah, no, that doesn't sound too great. This guy has been going through it. Okay, so this is the last update that he gave us, and this is 3 months later. As much as I hoped I would have to update ever again, deep down I knew that wasn't the truth. Ooh. For the past 3 months until September 25th, my girlfriend and I, together with my younger brother, went to Germany for one of our relatives' weddings. Here, my girlfriend met with my dad and my older brother who lived in the States. And overall, in these 3 months, we had no worries about Jane, as well as no contact with her. Well, the 25th rolls around, and 3 of us land back in South Africa. My stepdad picked us up. We went back to my house for lunch. Then I drove my girlfriend back to her house. I was rather exhausted from the flight, so her and I took a nap at her place. Got up around 7, and she started to get ready for the night out. At 9, we sat at this one pub with 3 of my friends, and my best friend snapped a picture of me, posting it on his story with a caption, "The boy's back in town," together with a bald eagle and a burgers emoji. I hate him. Well, not even 2 minutes later, Jane walked into the pub. We brushed it off as a coincidence, as she does not follow him on Instagram, but we later realized that one of her friends does. We ignored her as we continued drinking. I don't know if she was staring towards us or not. I specifically instructed everyone not to look her direction. Overall, a nice, fun night out. I saw this cool fake story of how this guy took experimental drugs and time slowed for him. So he went home, took pills so he could fall asleep, but doing so made time slower at one point. Step took like millions of years in his mind, and he begged for someone to shoot him in the head. You know what that sounds like? I don't know if you watch Bleach, But one of the captains named Mayuri gave one of the Arankar a drug that also did the same thing. Slowed down time for him like millions, to the point where by the time the sword struck him, millions of years would have passed. And he was begging for someone to put him out of his misery because, yeah, no. This sounds like a story that was inspired from Bleach. I doubt that Tite Kubo, the creator of Bleach, probably saw that story and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." So it sounds like someone really got inspired from Bleach. This is something that happened like what, maybe 12 years ago in Bleach, if not a little more. Fast forward to the 27th. My friends and I packed my truck as we planned to spend 2 days at Dragon's Peak, a mountain roughly 2 hours from town. I asked my girlfriend, is she willing to come? But she said she had plans with her girls, so she stayed in town. Well, my girlfriend went into town and into the pub we usually chill at. She sat behind the bar as one of her girls worked there. They wanted to include everyone in the hangout. The girl working behind the bar jokingly asked her, "You finally left your man and came crawling back to us." Yeah. That's what made 3 years. Yeah, then they definitely got inspired by Bleach. Because that's exactly what happened in Bleach. You gave him a drug that slowed down time for him. Okay, so her friend asked her, "You finally left your man and came crawling back to us." To which my girlfriend replied, jokingly, "I hated him so much. Anyway, girl, F him." This is paraphrasing from their conversation as they were joking and drinking. They kept joking about us breaking up and my girlfriend needing her friends again. But they didn't realize that Sam, one of Jane's friends, was there, listening to them. At around the same time, Jane texted me from one of her burners. And I know it around the same time as I texted my girlfriend right away. But that's when she spotted Sam, connecting the dots. Jane asked me to meet up, at least for 15 minutes, now that I don't got a girlfriend no more. I asked her what she was talking about, and Jane sent me a text saying, okay, so it wasn't a joke. Apparently this guy's girlfriend was really not playing, saying she hated him so much. That is crazy. I thought it was a joke. I put in the joke because sometimes, they would make these jokes like, yeah, oh, I see you finally left your man. Now you came crawling. I thought that was a joke, but no, she wasn't joking. Aubrey is embarrassing you at the pub right now, telling everyone how much she hates you and how you are the worst person to ever have been born and how you should go to hell. I thank Jane for the heads up. Why would you... I don't understand the stalker, Jane. You would trust her word. The stalker is telling you that your current girlfriend is talking shit about you, and you trust her word. The stalker. That's a weird thing to just take someone's word for. That the stalker wants to be with you, so of course I feel like they'd fabricate a story in order to get you and your current girlfriend to break up. But apparently he says, I thanked James for the heads up and told her that I would no longer be replying to her text. But yeah, she manically texting me even more, begging to meet me for at least 15 minutes, and she would get over me. She will stop thinking about me, but how she needs to see me in person in order for her to fully move on. That's a setup. I told her I wasn't in town, and she texted me something that fully made me want to get on a plane and move to the States. She texted, "Where the F are you? I watched you having rugby practice this morning." Okay, that stalker is going to stalk. This is where I just put my phone down and didn't respond. She went back to her usual, texting me a ton of messages and deleting them before I could see them. She even started calling me. I blocked her. And no one's shocked. An unknown number started calling me. I blocked her again. I started getting phone calls from no caller ID. I knew it was her, as that a way to bypass being blocked. I turned off my phone and texted Aubrey what happened from my friend's phone, telling her to contact me if something ever happened. On the 29th, I went back to town. I changed my phone number, now on October 1st of 2024. I still haven't had any contact with Jane. My phone has been quiet, but I did see her car parked at the gym parking lot. so I didn't go to my usual gym today. Instead, I paid for 1 day of working out at another gym. My plan is to fully change my gym and start avoiding the pub, just so she can move on. My friends and family say it's not fair for me to miss hanging out with my friends at the place we've hung out for all 3 years now, but I really see no other way out. I'll keep you guys updated if there's more to come. And that's the last of it. This is where I find her, jump her with like 10 people. Stomping her out is crazy. You can't. You got to get some girls to stomp her out. You can't be there unless you got like some type of wig on or something like that. You can be flatline Nisha. Be flatline Nisha. There you go. Flanisha. Ooh, wait, no, there is one more update. There's now past crazy. Flat Linda. Okay, all right, good name. Flat Linda. I like it. Get you a blonde wig. You can be from California. You can be a Valley girl. We got our story straight. Hey, it's not that bad. You got Gossip Girl. Okay, so we got one more update. God damn me. If I thought I'd be updating y'all so soon. Oh boy, where do I even start with this one? I'm gonna get the condoms ad? Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll just start saying my opinions on the story. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, it's so abrupt seeing that his girl, like him and his girl broke up off of the word of his stalker. It's just such a weird thing to happen. I can't ever imagine that happening. If someone tells me that my current girlfriend said something, I would be inclined not to believe them unless they're a really solid source. I'm not forcing them to do anything. You gotta act. It's not like I'm pressing a button. If I was pressing the button, I would be laughing at you, but I'm not. I literally have my ads on the lowest that people usually does. He's literally getting the best version of it, to be honest. I was waiting to come back. Hey, are you back, Flatline? It sounds like you back. My ad stopped, but it's going again. Wow. Did you try to avoid the ads or something? How's this happening to you? Hold on, 1 second. Let me help him out real quick. Where? Go to my channel. There we go. Hold on. Hold on, Flatline. Hold on. Just give him the YouTube link so he could just go to the YouTube one. All right. So, I mean, the better way to do it is if you're getting ads on the Twitch Flatline, if you're getting ads on the Twitch one, just go to the YouTube tab. YouTube doesn't do ads. So until your ads finish on Twitch, just go to the YouTube one. It's shorts format, which sucks, but you know, at least you'll be out of ads and you can hear. That's probably the better way to do things. No, I'm going to support you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Flatline. I mean, you can also like, the way it works for that is that if as long as the ads are playing, I get credit for it. So you can listen in on the YouTube one or go to the YouTube tab while the ads play in Twitch and then just go back to the Twitch one once all the ads are done, so you don't really miss anything. Yeah, there you go. You can just do that. Then you won't really miss anything. I got my ads on Twitch as the lowest. Someone on Twitch got theirs like set to the max, where like every like 5 minutes you're getting hit with another at least 3 minutes of ads. It's 3 minutes of ads every 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So you have a small window to talk to him before you get hit with another ad. So it's crazy. So mine's probably play once, maybe every hour. Okay, all right. So here's the update. We have another update. This is the last update that he's given so far. So, God damn me if I thought I'd be updating y'all so soon. Oh boy, where do I even start with this one? Hey, twin. No, there you go. That's flatlined. Wait, what's your picture? It's like an anime picture. That's Sasuke or something. Let me see. I don't, let me check out your drip. 1 second. Check your drip out. I can't even see it. Yeah, I can't even see it. Whatever. I'll check it out later. Anyways, let's get to the story. In Hakari, oh, it's Toji on YouTube, Hakari on Twitch. Okay, come on, I can't enlarge it, but Hi Twin on YouTube and Hi Twin on Twitch is crazy. Okay. I guess the best thing I should start with is that I brought this whole situation up with my therapist. I ended up with a psychiatrist and later a therapist in August 2022 and February 2023, and for completely unrelated issues. The first thing he asked me was, how does it make me feel? I told him that the whole situation has made me extremely uncomfortable. It brought back memories when I was acting all crazy about someone, albeit I never went as far as Jane did. We talked about some parallels between what I've done in the past and what she's doing to me now, and we realized that Jane and I might be similar. But of course, my therapist didn't try to diagnose her or anything, but it's worth mentioning. I'm diagnosed with borderline personality disorder after my parents suddenly divorced when I was 12. In a very messed up relationship I was dragged and forced into being with my teacher when I was 13. A relationship he was forced to being into with his teacher when he was 13. That is wild. What? It has been sorted out, and I'm not trying to bore you with the backstory stuff, but it's worth mentioning. I'm interested. And plus, I was told journaling is good, so I guess this is my version of it. I just realized how delayed Twitch is and how less delayed shorts are. Yeah, you get a pretty like precise thing on YouTube. For starters, and this isn't even the juicy part of the stories, 2 days ago, my younger brother, 17 male, and I finished our gym session. We went to the pub as it was still in the middle of the day, and we didn't think anything of it. 17 male is a younger brother. I forget that 21 is just the age of drinking in the US, and at other places it's so much lower. We ordered our drinks and our food, and we started talking. At first, it was a basic older/younger brother banter. Then we started gossiping about half our families, and finally, our talk went to Jane. My brother revealed to me that she had been sending him follow requests on Instagram for the past week or so, but he had been ignoring her altogether. We continued talking about her until, you guessed it, she just appeared at the pub with one of her friends. She sat on a table rather close to ours, and so my brother and I decided to switch to our mom's native language, the beautiful and poetic Spanish. He and I continued rambling about her. I didn't even bat an eye on her, but every time I looked to the right, I could see her staring at us through the reflection of a nearby window. At one point, a guy from my class approached me. He started talking, and my brother excused himself to the bathroom. The bathroom at this pub, it's one main area with the sinks and 2 separate places for men and women to do their business. I didn't notice her, but she followed my brother into the bathroom. He went into the men's washroom, and when he came back, she was just standing near the sink, staring at him with her crazy eyes, as he said. He washed his hands as she tried to... Stop the cap! That just kind of scared you for a second. I didn't expect to stop the cap. Following his little brother to the bathroom is wild, because what are you trying to do to his little brother in the bathroom? Why are you following? That's a Good thing he came back just watching his hands, and she ain't come back licking her lips or nothing. That's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't notice her, but she followed my brother into the bathroom. Or the crazy eyes. There we go. Back. He washed his hands, and she tried making small talk with him. My brother, Lord bless his heart, being the literal copy of her mom, a sassy Cuban woman, just eyed Jane head to toe and said, "You're not getting that American passport through me, darling." And left her standing there. Although this might be funny, I did scold him to not doing that again. He said he's not listening to me. So here's that. Now the juicy part. This noon, I got a DM from a girl that I know at the pub. I opened her message, and it was her asking me if I'd seen Jane's IG story. I told her that I had no way of doing that, as she was blocked everywhere. To which the girl apologized for being the one to show me this, and she sent me screenshots of Jane's story. At first, I didn't see anything weird in it. It was just a mirror picture of her in her bathroom. So I asked the girl to explain to me what am I looking at. And she just said to me, and I quote verbatim, "Look above her bed." And that's when I had a panic attack. I began to shake and hyperventilate, and my stepdad noticed and helped me calm down with my stepbrother. They kept asking me what was wrong, and I kept repeating, "She's effing crazy," over and over again. I remember, through my tunnel vision, my stepbrother picking up my phone and just saying, "What the actual F?" Then my dad looked at it. She had painted a huge canvas portrait of me. And some of you might say I'm overreacting, that maybe I'm in the wrong, or maybe I'm the crazy one, but I know what I look like. And the guy in the portrait looks just like me. Black curly hair, high cheekbones, sharp jawline, some mustache, and a goatee combo. Oof. And the part everyone convinced it's me, as if I didn't look like a literal picture of me, the eyes. See, guys, I have heterochromia. My grandfather had it, and for some reason, every 2 generations of my mom's side of the family, the second born always have heterochromatic eyes. My right eye is blue, and my left eye is green. And as you make it up by yourself, that's exactly the eye color combo that the guy in the portrait has. This is where I feel the most conflicted. But now, what do? My doubts about her initial story about her abusive ex are very, very high. I'm thinking about contacting him, getting his side of the story. I need to know what's going on, because as clear as it seems, it's still so confusing to me, and it still makes me panic every time I think about it. Yeah, my mouse is dead, so I can't use birds for now, so you're lucky. Crazy. That kind of scared the crap out of me. That's it for that story. Whew, not gonna lie. Yeah, you crazy. To paint a whole picture of the guy, she painted a picture of him. That's insane. That was a portrait. First off, she must be a good artist to be able to paint him like that. That's insane. I don't know. Like, what do you do? I don't know how Saf. I like to see it. Does he have a picture? Let me see if he has a picture. Original post story. No. Nope. He does not have a picture. I was hoping he'd, do a picture of it. Yeah, I don't know how South Africa is when it comes to their police system. So, maybe he just has to bite the bullet on that one. Maybe like you said, jumper or something. Okay, let me see if I can find one. Bumble story. Four months ago. Oh wow, that got deleted. Wow. That also got deleted. Man, what you gonna do when I pull up with 10 buff men? I mean, again, I don't know how it works over there, but it feels like you'd probably still be arrested if you stomp out a girl. That'd be insane. Man. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find a dating one that's pretty much a horror story. But I'm not finding anything crazy. Let's just, instead of Bumble, let's do. Hmm. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. This one is very short. I can't do that one. I need a longer one. What is this one? This one's kind of. All right. That one's kind of graphic, isn't it? Hmm. Let's see. Soaking. I wonder what a soaking. Man, I am not fine. I'm not getting any luck here. Uh, let's see. Gotta be something. Yeah, I'm not finding nothing. Oh well. Let's do a horror Uber story then. Cause what? Creepy encounters. Okay, that looks good. Okay. 7 months ago, not that bad. What's going on, lady? What's going on, creative? Both of y'all kind of came in at the same time. How y'all doing tonight? What's going on, lady? We doing horror stories right now. Yeah, crazy story that I went through. So, some blonde guy, right? Some blonde guy, right, was fighting this high schooler, and they started like flying and teleporting. Then, okay, look here. This, all right, look, flatline. I'm not about to sit here and deal with your anime bull crap right now, lady. I hope you've been good. I've been sick again. By the way, I've been very sick. I've actually just recovered today, so I decided to read some horror stories to try to get back into it. A creative, I hope you. I'm glad you've been good, dog. We are, yeah, we're reading horror stories. Like we're literally reading horror stories. So, I'm thinking about starting a horror channel, just reading horror stories because, to be honest, they do very good on YouTube. So I'm just actually kind of getting a little bit of practice to see how I like it. So far, I do like it. It's pretty chill, pretty mellow. I don't know if I have a good voice for it, but I'll find out. So. We got one called a scary Uber experience, so I'm gonna jump right to it. I saw it happen in an anime. Okay, it happened in the mechanisms of your mind because you're talking about blind guy who teleported flying. You only believe that? Are you trying to say that aliens exist flatline? Pictures or it didn't happen? Go ahead and send me some pictures of this happening. Okay, this happened a couple of months ago. It's a scary Uber experience. I was at a friend's house one night and didn't realize how late it was. Around 2 a.m. I love sleeping in my own bed, so I decided to call an Uber home instead of staying over. My friend lives in a more rural area of town, so it took a while to get an Uber, and I was around 40 minutes.
What kind of place is this?
Come on, Flatline, you kind of ruined it. You kind of ruined the atmosphere. I'm good. Finished my work. My heckin' spine is so sore. Yesterday I spent all day hobbling around like an old person. How many hours? You said, yeah, how many hours did you work? Uh, well, you stand up for most of your job, don't you? I feel like you do, lady. Okay, all right, back to, upon getting, okay, wait. Let me go back. My friend lives more in the rural area of town, so it took a while to get an Uber, and it was 40-minute drive back to my place. Upon getting to the Uber, my first comment he made was telling me how pretty I was. Immediately, red flags started going off in my head. I'm already a very anxious person and have always been afraid of taking Ubers alone, especially at night. So I was on the edge before the comment was made. I replied, "Thank you," and he started to drive me home. My friend was a boy, and I assumed the Uber saw him standing at the doorway before we left, around 5 minutes into the drive. He asks, "Was that your boyfriend?" At this point, my gut feeling tells me something's wrong. I reply, "Yes," and say nothing further. He then proceeds to go about how lucky my boyfriend was and again how pretty I was. At this point, I didn't answer. Around 10 minutes into the drive, the Uber driver tells me that he knows a quicker way to get to my house and we're going to take a detour. I immediately start to panic inside because as an anxious Uber rider, I constantly watch the Uber app and the driver's phone and need to be following the map. Also, this detour seemed to be going deeper to the rural roads versus into the city. I then called my dad, but it was past 3 a.m. at this point. He didn't answer the phone. I then decided to call 911. The operator answers me right away, and I act like I'm talking to my dad on the phone. She immediately sensed I was unable to tell her my exact situation. But I acted like I was going to tell my dad that I was in the Uber and I would be home soon. She then started to ask me questions about the color of the car, by having me simply answer yes or no. The make of the car, my location. She asked if I was in danger, and I said I don't know. After telling her my location, she then told me to tell my Uber driver to get on the highway because the detour he had been consisted of more rural roads. Thankfully, we were only 5 minutes from the highway, and then another 10 minutes to a police station. She told me to tell the Uber driver to stop and drop me off at a house in the neighborhood close to the police station. She gave me an exact address and advised that an officer be waiting for me there to take me home. After I politely begged the Uber to change the address, he finally did and continued to go in that direction. I stayed on the phone with the operator until I got to that destination. Sure enough, an officer was waiting a couple houses down. I got on the Uber and walked straight towards the car. I'm not sure if I was overreacting, but the situation due to my anxiety, plus calling 911, the alarms were going off so loud in my head that I genuinely thought I needed to be in that situation. I now only take Ubers alone in the daytime and always share my ride with my parents or my friend. Ugh, okay. Tired as fuck, and getting cold. I'm not doing amazing. Ooh, yesterday between both my 10.5 and 10-hour days, not gonna lie, I did, doing 10-hour days suck. I did like 12, it sucks. Cover some at the moment, so 85 plus hours in 9 days or something stupid. I may be so rich next week it's funny. You have some actual, some actual money. You better have at least like a thousand. I don't know how much you get paid per hour, but not gonna lie, a good paycheck for me is like 1,200 for every 2 weeks. It's like good paycheck. But I'm minimum wage, so of course. It would be funny if you didn't get paid. That's crazy. Why would you wish that on her to not get paid? You need to get punched. We getting kidnapped with this one creative dog. At this point, these are some crazy encounters. I like the realistic ones because, yeah, it adds another level of creepiness. And not gonna lie, it was raining so hard that when I was reading a story, that my monitor just got turned off. Let's see. I make an average 700 a week, and after taxes, after deductions, between both of them, good for $1,000. Yeah. See, this is after taxes, I'm sure, because the more you work, the more taxes they taking out of it. It sucks, but you know. Yeah, I worked at Walmart for probably a good $11 per hour, and now I work from home for about $12 to. Once I get my my training, I'm probably gonna make $16 per hour. So I think so far this is a freelance gig, so I make they don't take taxes out of my check. So probably say, oh, secondary attach. Oh no. I confirmed his computer did turn off like mid-story. It was just my monitor, not my computer. My monitor just turned off. I don't know why just my monitor turned off, but maybe it shook so hard that the cord just wiggles out. I don't know why it turned off. But yeah, I don't get taxes taken on my check. So if I work for $12 per hour for 10 hours, that's the $120 right there. No taxes taken out. So I get my full check, which means that when tax time comes, they hit me like a truck. I gotta pay all them taxes. So like, it's nice to see them paychecks in full, but it's not worth it. Just put a little to the side for taxes. Okay, I make about 23, 25, so a bit more than minimum. Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, what country are you in? Because I mean, maybe it's Europe. That's a lot still. 23, 25. Sheesh. I'm gonna go do some stuff, but I'm gonna leave your stream running so you can get some ad money. I appreciate it, Flatline. I'm still feeling sick, so I'm probably gonna do another 30 to probably an hour of reading stories. So yeah, New Zealand minimum wage is 23.15. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. NZD, the New Zealand dollar. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's see. 23.50. Oops. Okay, so you make an equivalent of $14 per hour in the United States. Yeah. I make $12 per hour, so yeah, you make more than me in translation. Yes. New Zealand. For some reason, I thought you was in America. I don't know what gave me that impression, but I thought you was in America. New Zealand. Huh. I know a lot of people from Europe, Portugal, Netherlands, but not New Zealand. That's a new one. Okay, so they said I do DoorDash as a side gig, and months ago, someone was in my back seat. I used to do DoorDash on the side, just as some extra cash, nothing too crazy. Till a few months ago, when something happened that I still can't stop thinking about. And to be honest, I haven't done a single delivery since. It was around 11 p.m. and I was finishing up my last order for the night. The delivery was in a quiet, upscaled LA neighborhood, nothing out of the ordinary. I pull up, leave the car running like I always do. Grab the food, drop it off. Super normal. No weird vibes from the customer or anything. But as I walk back to my car, I feel something feels off. Can't explain it, but the air felt heavier. Like I can sense something was wrong before I even got to the door. I get in the driver's seat, close the door, and I glance in the rearview mirror. That's when I see him. There's a guy sitting in my back seat, just sitting there, a hoodie pulled low over his face, completely still. My heart stopped. I was frozen, staring at him through the mirror, trying to figure out how the hell they got in my car. I managed to stammer out, "Can I help you?" And that's when he leans forward just a little, and I can finally see his eyes. They were wide and bloodshot, like he hadn't slept in days. He leans back and a calmest voice says, "Drive." I don't know why, but I did. I started driving. My mind's racing, trying to figure out what to do. He didn't say anything else, just sat there, completely calm, while I drove through these dark streets, and I'm just freaking out inside, thinking this is how I'm going to get robbed, or worse. Then he tells me to turn down a side street. It's dark, barely any street lights, and I'm thinking, this is where I'm going to go down. But right as we approach a gas station, well lit, a few people around, I slam on the brakes, throw the car in park, and jump out, screaming for help. The gas station clerk runs out, and I'm yelling that there's a guy in my back seat. But when we go to the car, it's empty. The guy was gone. No sign of him anywhere. He just vanished. I have no idea how he got out so fast. Dang it. Come on. I gotta get the YouTube Premium something. It's not a long story. It's almost over. 1 second. Okay. Then he tells me turn down the street. Okay. The gas station clerk runs out. There's no sign of him. He just vanished. I have no idea how he got out so fast or where he went, but I didn't care. Got back in my car, locked the doors, and drove straight home. I replayed that night over and over in my head, and it still doesn't make sense. That was months ago, and I still haven't touched the DoorDash app since. I don't know if I ever will. It's not worth risking something like that happening again. Okay, I don't know about that. Pretty far from America. Anyway, I'm gonna fluff for a minute. Dinner isn't ready. Hopefully I'll be back for a stream in. Okay, lady, go ahead and get your stuff done. I'm gonna continue just reading the stories. Appreciate you dropping by on me. Okay, I don't know. That story is not DoorDash's fault. I don't know why they associate that with DoorDash. The way the guy got into the car, I mean, did you lock your car? Like, did you just get out and like, I don't think he just picked your lock and just got inside. I don't know if you're just a person who decides to go outside their car and deliver with their car unlocked, because they're just like, yeah, it's not going to take that long, so I might as well just keep my door unlocked and just make this quick run, because that's how stuff like that happens. So not delivering because of that situation. It's more of, you can go anywhere and that happens. You go to see the movies and then go see a movie and then get back in your car and there's some guy in the back seat. I think that situation just happens because you were probably neglectful on whether locking your car door, or your car does not have a good security system. Okay, so this one is creepy guy at the gas station. Just got back from work late at night. I stopped at the gas station on the way. For context, I'm a guy in my 30s. As I pulled into the gas station, I noticed an old beater sedan with its lights off, parked on the side of the building. As I pulled past the car to park, I saw someone was there. As soon as I parked, I looked over, saw the other cars start moving with the lights and parked 2 spaces down from me. I kept looking because this was late at night and weird behavior. I see this guy, mid-50s, white, in a baseball hat, turn the interior lights on and just stare me down. Not moving, just staring. I'm like, whatever, and go get my stuff inside. The guy never gets out or goes inside. As I'm leaving the store, I can see he hasn't moved an inch, just following me with his eyes as I walk back to my car. At this point, I'm holding the knife I carry in my pocket, ready for this guy to try something. I make it into my car and climb in, and after I start the car, I look over again, and he's still completely unmoving, just staring straight at me with his interior light on. We're only 2 cars there, me and him. At this point, I'm thinking he's either an unmarked cop or an effing serial killer. As I pull out, I watch him stare at me the whole time I drive out the gas station. He never pulled out or forward. Honestly, it's probably a boring story for you guys, but it was so uncanny, unsettling. I wanted to post to see if anyone has any similar. What's going on, Flatline? Welcome back, dog. You got some stuff to do, dog. What happened? What happened to your stuff? I feel like there's a SpongeBob meme that insinuates what you just did. Are you finished with those errands? Are you finished with those errands? Are you finished with those errands? Flatline, are you finished with those errands? Yeah, I am. That's crazy. The bathroom peeper. Ugh. How long is this one? Not that long. Okay. Like, what is this? I mean, those are some quick errands, Flatline. Oh, quick. I just had to brush my hair and put some stuff in it. Oh, that's nothing. I got a story of my own. I was on the bus one time, because you just said put stuff in your hair, and I was about to ask you what you use, but I was on the bus heading home from work one day, and there was this guy that was on the bus, and he just bust open a jar of mayonnaise, and he just put it all in his hair. Like he just took a glob out the mayonnaise bottle and just slaps it in his hair and just starts rubbing it off, like to the point where the mayonnaise is falling on the floor of the bus. Like he just took this glob of mayonnaise and just keeps going and going and going. Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah, you crazy dog. Don't stay. You're me and you got a restraining order. Sorry, restraining order. Sorry, no mayonnaise for me. I don't think it was just mayonnaise. I think it was probably Miracle Whip. Like I know eggs is good for your yeah, uh-huh. That is yeah, you getting a restraining order, dog. Ain't no way. Brother put all this eggs is good for your hair. I'm sharing my hair mayo with you. That is a restraining order and a half. Like, but again, this is something that he put in his hair, and he literally was rubbing it because I guess egg is good for your hair, but at the same time they have egg based product that you can put in your hair. You don't gotta put mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. It was Miracle Whip. Well, no, wasn't it? It was Miracle Whip. Yes, it was Miracle Whip. And the whole bus just smelled like Miracle Whip. So I'm sitting here trying to go home and not trying to make eye contact with this guy because the only thing about homeless people, they are crazy. So make eye contact or do anything, this guy is going to get up with you. So you might as well just act like he doesn't exist. While on the bus as well, I don't know. Like I don't even know if he even paid his ticket. Some homeless people just get on the bus without paying their ticket. And then the guy that's driving the bus just lets them on because you never know what a homeless person is going to do. They're going to hold up the route. They're going to want to argue. They're going to want to put their life in danger. So I'm guessing he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to let him on because yeah, it's not worth the trouble. So he didn't look harmful. It's just he pulled out a jar of mayonnaise. Like imagine he just took a glob of mayonnaise, just threw it at you. Yeah. Like, do you fight the old, like, homeless person? Fighting the homeless people, they don't have much to lose. So, fighting them, that's you gotta be a brave person to fight a homeless person. Ooh, this one's a long one. That's also a cute dog you own. What's his name? A dog? That's crazy. I don't know if you know your animals, but that is not a dog. Come here. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm colorblind to animals. Colorblind? How's colorblind? This is a cat. And his name is Oliver. Look at the camera. There you go. You just want to go play. Okay, all right. You're very insecure about that. Purring up a storm, but really, didn't have to point that out. I'm very insecure about that. Well, hold on. Let me. I got a retort for you. 1 second. Here you go. There you go. There you go. There's your retort. I'll play a little louder for you. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I would say sorry about that, but a dog is wild. Colorblind to animals. Are you colorblind to people too? That's a question. Like, are you colorblind? Do you not see color? What color am I? Flyline. What color am I? Yeah. All right. No, I can't see green. Okay, but are you colorblind to people though? If you colorblind to animals, are you colorblind to people as well though? Not that colorblind? Okay. All right. He's trying to say I'm dark as hell. I can't be nothing else but dark. I'm not that colorblind. You trying to call me that dark? That's crazy. All right. Bad. My bad. I ain't mean to be that dark. I was just made this way. All right. Creeping neighbor keeps knocking on my door. All right, buddy. 28 female. I see what you're doing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not the one being racist. You said you don't see color, and then all of a sudden with me you see color. That's a wild statement. I don't know. I feel like they should have taught you that. One second. I'm not here to pet you. Give me a second. What's up, lady? One second. We've had a flying moth. Anyway. There you go. You're twisting my words. I didn't twist your words. You said you were colorblind, and all of a sudden, with me, you're saying that I'm black as hell. That's what I heard. I had fresh fish and fries for dinners. Ooh, I had Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell. Can you guess? Taco Bell is expensive. For me and my girl, because I bought her Taco Bell as well, it cost me $38. I did not say that. I only said I was colorblind to black people. Flatlined. Only to black people? No other race. I only said I was colorblind to black people. That's crazy. Hey, look. I'm playing flatline, dog. It cost $38 for me and my girl. You gonna cry? Oh, I'm sorry. You're not colorblind black. You just colorblind to green. I got you. Just only green. Only green. You just can't see green. But yeah, I had Taco Bell with my girl, and it cost us $38. The plan was cheese popper, so it was a little healthier to have the fish. Yeah, I haven't ate healthy in so long, to be honest. That's expensive. Yeah, $38 just for two people. It's insane. And this is in USD, so yeah, I would translate that, but I don't feel like translating it again. I kind of want to do like a Wendigo story. Let me see if I can do a Wendigo story. No sleep. Oh, dark web. That is. I think the scarecrow at my aunt and uncle house is alive. Hmm. If you see swamp lights, run. Something's wrong with my Uber driver. I work at a motel. I think skinwalkers are staying here. I think I like that one. That one sounds kind of cool. This is a long story. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That is. Yep. That's that. There you go. That's how much it was. I. Yeah, it's a lie because it's me. It's crazy. Oh. Skinwalkers. Okay. We'll do a skinwalker story. That sounds pretty good. But I mean, I don't know if you guys believe in skinwalkers. My dad does. He believes in skinwalkers. He believes in dog people. People who are well, I don't know what dog people exactly is because I haven't read many stories about dog people, but apparently I don't believe in all that. Yeah, he does. I don't believe in it. I believe in what I see. If I don't see any dog person walking around, I'm good. But yeah, I paid $38 for that. She has migraines on a daily, so I felt like it was a good. I think it was something like a treat because if she's dealing with a migraine, especially a period migraine, those are the worst for her. So I just wanted to get her something to make her a little happier. You know how it is when you got a craving for something and you don't have anything to eat at the house. It just makes you happier when you just get something you didn't expect. So I just got her some Taco Bell. I think me and my BF can get Subway and McDonald's together for less than 30. I thought Taco Bell was cheap fast food. Taco Bell is not cheap. It is insanely expensive. It's fast food for sure, but it's not cheap. just three Doritos Locos Tacos is probably like $13. So, like, if you're talking a meal, it's the Doritos Locos Tacos with a drink. So it is crazy. I only believe in aliens because there's no way our universe is like huge and there's isn't any other living organism. Nah, everything in the U.S. is not cheap anymore. Yeah, true. Are you so nice with that? Yeah, I think it's kind of normal for a boyfriend to do something like that, right? Your girl is feeling bad, especially because of period cramps. I mean, I appreciate you calling me sweet. I'll take it. Hey, but it's just something that I felt was, I guess, sweet. Yeah. So I even woke up early this morning. I was tired. That Twitch money helped for her. I haven't gotten paid yet, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't gotten paid yet. With the way Twitch works is you get paid once a month, and the month for this one, if it doesn't stack up to $50, you don't get paid. So I've gotten paid from Twitch before, but I haven't started getting paid, so I came back to streaming. Because again, I came back to streaming 16 days ago, so I haven't gotten paid anything yet. But the next pay date is September 4th, and then I probably will be getting paid then, but it's probably something like $50. Not too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest it in a better mic. I'm going to invest that in a better mic, get a better microphone, because not gonna lie, this microphone is poo-poo. So I'm probably just going to use my Twitch money to invest in better equipment to upgrade the stream, because yeah, I've been needed to upgrade this for a while. They ads show up more often then. You already complain about the ads already. You think I want to hear double that? Yeah, I want to hear double that? So you just don't have a soundboard thingy? I don't need a soundboard thingy. I actually do have a soundboard thingy. It just kind of sucks. See, I got one. Just don't use it. Hey man, we could just dual wields like for a month or so. Okay, duels. I don't know. I don't even know if that came out to y'all. It probably did. I don't know. It might have. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear some weird robot? You need a Go XLR. You know how much that costs for a Go XLR? Doc, no. About to get a Go LXR. Why would I want something expensive? I don't need that. I just need a Shure mic. I will get me a Shure mic and I'm gonna call it. If I get enough for a Go XLR in the future, sure, I'll get one, but no. The ambience was louder than my voice changer. See, that's how bad it is. This thing is called a Moano. Yeah, that's best. Moano. And this thing was probably like $30. It is pretty bad, but it is a what you need to hook up a aux microphone. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Yeah. You need to hook up an aux microphone, so you need an interface. So this was the interface I got that was cheap. And it came with a bundle of another microphone, so I just grabbed it. And it's very bad, but I'll get me another microphone and a better interface. That's what I need. So I think I'm gonna get a Scarlett interface, because that's usually what everybody has, a Scarlett interface, and then a Shure mic. That should bring content creation to another level, at least the crispiness. I don't really care much about the camera right now. The camera's fine. It's the ambiance. So how much do you get paid for every ad? I feel like it's probably like 30 cents. And that's probably everybody combined watching. But I can show you I show you a graph. Let's see. Through earnings. So do earnings here. 1 second. I gotta switch my scene. Okay. Alright. So I streamed for how many hours here? Tuesday, October. I earned $1.29 in ads. This was $26 that day, but that's because of the subs that I gained from Beerman Stan. So let's see. This is 27 cents in ads for that day. I wish I can see how long the stream went on. Yeah, it's not really that many ads that were made. Ad breaks. Yeah, it's not really giving me much. But $7.60 over the last 15 days of me streaming, I've earned $7.15. So, I mean, not terrible, but not exactly amazing. So, and somebody here has turbo, so you earn less from people having turbo, but you earn something at least. So people who, you know, have turbo, you get money from them, but it's not a lot. Most of the money I ended up getting was because of gifted subs. So it's $36. So here's the plan. You do filler streams later and make ads as frequent as possible. What I used to do is I used to do reruns. You earn less for people who have turbo? Yes, you do. Yeah. People who have turbo, you earn less. But, I mean, maybe it's because I don't have many people who have turbo, but yeah. I don't know who paid for turbo, but somebody did, and I ended up getting some turbo money, so. I don't know who paid for turbo. I don't know what experiment is and why experiment, I've gained 40 cents from experiment. Who? Why? But yeah, no. That's about it, really. That's a promotion clicks, promotion impressions, ad times. Yeah, I wish it gave me something else, but it really doesn't give me nothing. Yeah, if I can just see how much I made in that certain amount of time, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they paid Twitch already, so Twitch most likely is gonna be the one that's ripping up all that money anyway. So it's just natural. I feel they're gonna just take it. I don't know who's paying for turbo, but I would never pay for it. To be honest, I'm just gonna wait those ads out and then speak after. No reason. I don't care if we in mid conversation. I'm waiting those ads out. I'm about to pay no subscription for ad free viewing. At that point, which one's cheaper, turbo or prime? I don't know how much turbo is. Let's see. It costs $12 per month. So $12 per month. Yeah. I don't pay for nothing online. It makes me too nervous. Wow. Doesn't matter what's cheaper. It matters what benefits you get. Yeah, but I mean, okay. So the benefits of turbo is that you don't have to pay a sub for every stream you go to. You just get ad free for every stream. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm good. The reason why you buy a sub is because you want to support a channel. So you want their emotes, you want you want to earn more channel points, because when you sub to somebody, you get more channel points to redeem their rewards. So I think you get like 5 times the amount of channel points. So yeah, that's why you usually sub to somebody. It also gives you ad-free viewing, but you're not going to sub to everybody you watch. So I guess turbo is a way to bypass all the ads from everybody's channels. So it's a good benefit for cheaper, but I'm good. I'll just wait the ads out. Not that bad. Even on bigger channels that get like 2,000 views to like 10,000 views, it's not really, even if like you do get ads, the thing that you can catch is usually uploaded on YouTube as well. So you just go to YouTube to catch what you missed later anyway. There's nothing amazing that's going to happen in like a minute and 30 seconds. I've never had a streaming service, never bought anything online, nothing like that. I'll wait out the ads. I'll stream stuff in sketchy, random websites. Not gonna lie, lady, I was just like you before I met my girl. The only thing I was paying for actually was Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll was the only thing I was paying for. Everything else I would go to a third-party site and watch, not because I didn't trust it, it's just I can use that money elsewhere. So why would I pay for something I can just watch on a third-party site? But they don't like doing that around here, and they view that as theft. So I just pay for subscriptions. And plus, they watch mostly everything. They are technology illiterate. So me hooking up my a laptop or my PC to a computer, not a computer, but a TV to watch a movie is like mind blowing to them. So like, so we can watch Deadpool 3 right now, Deadpool and Wolverine. We can watch that. I'm like, yeah, it's like on the TV. I'm like, yeah, I just need an HDMI to hook up my laptop. It was like, that's crazy. That's amazing. I'm like, this really is not that innovative. Like, how's that this amazing? It's not. But yeah, the people I watch on Twitch is just you. Hey man, Flatline, I appreciate it, Doc. I first met you on YouTube, didn't I? Then you switched over to Twitch to show me more support. You're a real one. You're a homie. I don't lie. Also, we're not really getting many people today. What type of ad did you get? Why do you have a Roman ad? That's a condom thing you got? That has to be a condom. That has to be a condom. Yeah. They're surprised at that. Yes. Yeah. You know, Hannah's parents are old. Her brother is 40. I think her brother's like 42. Like, her parents is like 60 something. I don't remember. So, I'd rather watch YouTube videos, but you're the only Twitch streamer that I can watch. Wow, look at that. I think you're making me proud, Flatline. I gotta celebrate you. I'm not living with cave people, dog. What do you mean? Cave people? Sorta. Even her brother, I had to set his phone up for him, dog. Hey, Flatline, dog. You know, I appreciate you being here, dog. I really do. That's you don't know how good that made me feel. You know. I mean, you can go ahead and watch other people. I'm not gonna say you can't. What is this? Fermented lima bean. What is happening here? What did you put? Did you just copy and paste a message or something? I'm gonna let you sort that out. When you can chat and sort out what you put, because I can't. I feel like you copy and pasted the wrong thing. So you tell me. I only watch small streams because I like interacting with people. I don't watch anyone more than 50 viewers because I yap to people you know. If there's too many people, I don't get connection. I also like to talk to people. So, Mr. Sharpie? Oh, it's Mr. Sharpie. Mr. Sharpie to you too, Smoke Machine. I don't know. I don't know what. I have no comment. I saw fermented lima bean. I'm confused. Yeah, I like that connection too. I really don't like to talk to people with that many viewers either, but I do appreciate being a small creator as well as, you know, wanting to be different if I do get, more viewers, because I don't, even with people like 1,000 viewers, I like to pay attention to the people, especially that when I started that chat to me, because they are the one that built up. So even if I do get a lot of viewers, I like to interact with people. So that's one reason why I like doing this, interacting with people, seeing how their day was, things like that. So it's like 50 people. I think it's one thing that when you get more viewers, it starts to come with a little more arrogance, because they feel like they don't really need your message, to be honest, or they feel like they can afford to ignore more people in chat. I don't like to ignore people. I really don't. You're gonna forget about us for real after you get more views. I'm not, dog. It's just not the way I operate. You can ask my cousin Soulmate. It's just not the way I operate. I ignore him. That's different. He be telling me I love you. What? I ignore him every day. Every time he tell me that I love you, dog, it be blank. Or he give me a message with eye emojis, I'd ignore the mess out of that. Who messages someone just eye emoji and expects them to reply to that? I'm not replying to just eye emojis. It's not happening. Ignore people like crazy. I wouldn't say like crazy. I just ignore you. I wouldn't say like crazy. Like crazy is a wild statement. I just ignore you. He loves y'all, but not it's. Not it's. He love y'all, but not it's crazy. Go ahead. You want to correct that? I'm gonna give you some time, dog. Not me. There you go. There you go. DJ, it's not that I don't love you, dog. I appreciate you. It's a different story. The feeling's mutual. So, you know? Nuh-uh. Because I'm colorblind, I'm hitting you with a hollow pink. The heck is a hollow pink? A hollow purple? Flatline. What's happening? Also, Smoke Machine, extreme thank you're welcome. You're welcome. If it ain't mutual, if you don't say it, I wouldn't say that. You know, so they say what's said, what's not said can be understood. You know, it can be understood. It don't have to be said. You know, you know that. Appreciate it. There you go. There you go. I'm going to say that's what's happening. That's fair. Maybe it would be different if I had been around for growth, but that's only happened once, and they stopped streaming one day and disappeared, which is really sad. Yeah. Not gonna lie, lady, that was me for a little bit. I did disappear, but I told everybody in my community what was happening. Because, lady, I don't know if I ever told you what happened. I used to live in a whole different part of the U.S., Illinois, Chicago. And I met my girl. It's almost 4 years now. Our anniversary is on the 30th of this month. So October 30th is our anniversary. So she has health problems. She can't move out to me. She has to be here with her family, people to take care of her when I can't. So, all right, DJ, go play your Streets of Rogue. So what happened was I ended up disappearing from Scream so I can go make some money so I can move out to New Mexico. So I needed to make enough money to buy an RV and move on to her land to live out here. So I had to, streaming was not making me enough money to save up for an RV. If that was the case, I would still be in Illinois saving up, trying to buy an RV out here. So I had to ditch stream for a good minute, a good while, so I can focus on work and focus on saving up and stacking up enough money to move out to New Mexico. So I disappeared for about a year and some, but people can still contact me and talk to me and things like that. But I was just working, so I really had to buckle down and just say and learn my priorities. So a lot of people back then ended up disappearing because life happens. So people who I had as viewers back then aren't viewers anymore because who knows? Sometimes they pop in and say what's up. And I'd be like, wow, it's been like a year and some. But yeah, I literally had to just drop streaming because there's no way I was going to be able to. Who knows where I would have been if I continued it, but I appreciate where I am now. So I don't really regret not streaming. I probably would have been what, maybe 30 plus viewers every day. It's not really amazing. I'd rather be here with like 2 or 3 viewers than in Illinois with like 40 or 50 plus viewers. So I will take that any day. Yeah, honestly, it's better if you have a real job outside of streaming. Yeah, it's hard to want to stream if you're broke. I was telling somebody that last stream. I do not like streaming when I'm broke. And I have no money. It felt like I'm wasting my time because I have 0 money. But I'm sitting here playing video games and not going out and making money. Or not having a job and sitting here streaming when I feel like I should be doing something to correct that situation. But of course, I can't be looking for a job 24/7, but it's just how it feels. It's weird. So yeah. But yeah, no, it's something that I don't regret doing. I worked probably like 15-hour days doing Uber Eats, and I was making a good $200 to $300 per day doing Uber. Like, it was amazing because I did it on foot and on bike, so I didn't have to pay for gas money, anything. Everything I made from Uber Eats, I was able to take home because I had an electric bike. So on Uber Eats, I can say that I'm walking, but be on bike, so it wouldn't send you more than like a block away. So you with a bike, you're making that in half the time. So if you're making $5 per order and you get like 4 or 5 orders done that hour, that's like $25 for an hour. So If you're working like $12 to $15 an hour that day, you're making a lot of money. So that's pretty much what I did, and I just was working like a lot. I was on the website as one of their first 10 followers, and then they logged off. Eventually, their website came down, and I'd back to their Twitch channel every few weeks for about 12 months to see if they had been active. Then nothing. Rushed them a few times, but nope, nothing. Literally crushed me for ages. I was really emotional and attached to this person. Thought we were friends regardless of the Twitch, but nope. How? Like, do you have any way to contact to even see if they even are right? Maybe, but yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I can't. I've lost friends, but not because of anything of me disappearing or something like that. That's kind of terrible. The amount of people that I've made of friends on Twitch has been almost staggering. All of my friends that I talk to this day, I would never have met if I never pressed stream. Like Zay, Kelder's in Europe, and I met him through streaming, and he pulled up to us 2 years ago to go to a anime convention with us, and he was my mod when I started streaming about 5 years ago. So I literally, all the connections I've made in my life, I would never have made if I never started streaming. And these are all people who just came into my stream one day and just started chatting with me. So yeah, I'm not that person just disappear and ghost on somebody. It's kind of sad. It sucks. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. You forgot to say my name. Flatline? What do you mean? Honestly, it's better if you have a real job outside of streaming. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean friends? Flatline, you are my friend too. I really appreciate you, man. You know, you just said that the only person you watch on Twitch is me, so how could you not be after saying something sweet like that, dog? You're right. You my friend too, dog. You my dog. Man, I have so much stuff I need to do. In fact, never mind. That's Hakari. Not gonna lie, I looked at your Discord profile and I thought that was Black Star for a second, Flatline, but it's Hakari. So, not that it doesn't add a layer of respect because I like Hakari too, but Black Star is like, that's like an OG. You know Black Star if I say you an anime fan. Okay. Yeah, you know, we've been chatting on social media for like 2 years and everything, and was abandoned or deleted. I thought something has happened to them, but they are posted on their friend's account a few times after that. They decided they didn't want to be active on social media anymore. Who knows? I'm just glad they were okay. No one just disappears for no reason, though. It's a bit of a thinker. You just disappear for no reason? I feel like there's a reason for that. I don't know. So, let me go back to this real quick. Let me talk for a little bit. There we go. Just talk for a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I don't see anybody just disappearing for no reason. If something happens and they disappear, I feel like it has to be something in their personal life that they did or they're running away from. Because I don't see a reason for them to delete their social media. If they just need to take a break, they wouldn't delete everything. I'm glad they're okay too, but what? It's either something they did or something they're running away from. I mean, I don't know what's going on in their personal life, but yeah, those only two reasons something like that would happen. Like they're trying to get rid of evidence of something, or just trying to erase their traces because something or someone is after them. I don't know. It's a weird situation there. I gotta, there you go. That. What? I have a couple friends that usually, like, before they end up deleting everything, they send me a message saying that they're going to do that. Maybe something happened on Twitch. I remember they were studying, so maybe they graduated and decided to get a job and just live their life. Not all their accounts are deleted, just some were abandoned and made inactive. Okay. I mean, deleting, I can see deleting if you don't feel like you're going to use it again. Maybe I can see deleting it. But again, it's like, making that decision off the flip of a hat is just a strong thing to do, because even if I felt like I was never going to use like Instagram again, I don't think I'd go and delete it, because even if I feel that way right now, what if I feel different in the future? Then I deleted it and I can't get it back. It's like, that's a big decision to just make. But I mean, if you get a job and live your life and you don't want to stream anymore or anything like that, then hey, you know, I don't feel like it warrants deleting your Twitch. But I mean, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Everybody's different. Maybe that's just how they decide to want to never think about coming back, because maybe it's a temptation for them. I think maybe they thought that if it was up, they'd have a temptation to go back to streaming just because they have it. So maybe they just deleted it because they didn't want to be tempted. Still such a rash decision. Yeah, I don't even use my Twitter. Yeah, I still have a Twitter, but I don't even use my Instagram, but I'm about to start using my Instagram soon. I'd probably say after this Halloween stuff, I can finally be back on Instagram, because this horror month is taking a lot out of me. But you know, I'm still having fun with it. So I'm back. What's up, creative? We're just chatting at this point. Honestly, I used to stream back then, but I gave up after a month of getting 0 viewers. Flatline, you can't think like that, dog. Even if you have 0 viewers, you can still stream, because one day, it just takes sometimes one day for something to happen, and then all of a sudden you're getting an influx of viewers. One of my friends is going through exactly that right now, where he got raided by somebody, and now he's like pushing about 30 to 40. He's at 112 viewers right now. And I just found him, 2 weeks ago? And he was at like 10 viewers. I rated him with like 20 something viewers. And yeah, he's at 112 consistently now. I don't know exactly what happened, but it just took that one moment. And I don't understand Lady by deleting accounts. It makes no sense to me. I feel like it's more to it than just delete an account. Especially if it's a social media account. You have so many friends and connections there, and you just decide to delete them. It's just a little bit weird. I mean, I know that I'm honestly just very awkward, and it was just testing, streaming out, so it doesn't matter to me anyway. We seeing Big Sausage Randy with this one, Big Dick Randy. You can say Big Dick Randy, right? I don't think there's anything against that. I mean, yeah, I think there's something that even awkward people, because I don't exactly consider myself the most entertaining person, but I feel like there's things that I excel at and things I don't excel at. Like the whole hype up, like a moment happens of reacting and someone gets out of their chair and I start acting like Kai Cenat, and I don't excel at that. I'm not the type of streamer who's just going to get up out of his chair and just start doing crazy backflips and flip the chair over. I'm just not that person. But I do excel at certain things, so I rather just try to know my strengths and just focus on that instead. I feel like I'm more of a comfort streamer than a hype streamer, to be honest. So, and I feel like there are comfort streamers who make it. So it's all about consistency and working it out. Also a community streamer, because I like playing with you guys. So yeah, I think even if being awkward, there is still a place in content creation. I feel like in everybody, I think it's just finding your lane. Not gonna lie, you're a cool guy. I appreciate it, creative. You know, I try to be. Let's say it's the growth is different too, because my friend who's a lot more hype than me when it comes to his reactions and stuff, he's growing his channel a lot faster than me. Like, he's at 3,000, probably almost hitting 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm barely struggling to hit the 2K mark on YouTube, but like, I'm not sweating it, because as long as I stay consistent, I'll know eventually something will happen. So I just keep on staying consistent. So again, just meeting one person when you stream can like change something for you. And even then, like, also just taking it a day at a time. Like on Twitch, meeting consistent viewers can really mean a lot, right? So let's say that I'm streaming and I can find at least 15 people to always interact and lurk and talk to me. that boosts my channel up so much when it comes to discoverability. Because if there are people that are interacting with me, just 15 people, there's so many channels that has 0 views, 1 views, that it boosts me over those people to the point where I can start consistently finding more and more people. So just finding you, Flatline, Creative, even Lady, just talking to me, it boosts me up above those people. I mean, I hate to feel like a race, but, or any type of putting anybody down, but kind of is what it is. You try to get over on people on Twitch. It's a climb out the gutters. But the more consistent you are and the more you keep meeting people and consistently, you know, I might start trying when I get a PS5, which I hopefully will get next year. I was mentioned, of course, Creative Dog. And yes, I will be playing Doors with viewers again. It will happen. I just don't think Roblox has a place in the rest of this month because there's so much stuff I have to do in this month. I played FNAF last time. We have to play Fortnite Spooky Season when it comes out, so Fortnite will be being played. If you guys want to play Fortnite with me, by all means, it has a spooky season, so it fits in with the spooky month. So I don't find a place for Roblox. Roblox has run its course for this month, but once this month is over, we can go ahead and play more Roblox in November. We'll be adding Minecraft as well, because I'll just get a server, so we can do that. I might start trying when I get a PS5, hopefully next year. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that it's easier when it comes to streaming on the console. It makes it a lot harder, actually. Since Dragon Ball collab, that's about the same time I stopped playing, to be honest. Yeah, my account also got stolen. My account got stolen from my original Fortnite account, so I had to make a new one. So I had that account since season 2 of Fortnite. I had a lot of skins and stuff on it. I didn't really play Fortnite that much, so I'm not good at it. But I had a lot of OG stuff on it. But yeah, they ended up stealing it. Can't get it back. I tried to go to support. They didn't help me. So I tried many routes. It's just over with. So I just got a new account. So yeah, I'm not exactly a Fortnite pro or good, anything like that. I wanted to stream for a long time, but it can never afford the setup. Also have like 0 brain to mouth filter, so it's probably for the best. Not gonna lie, lady, that actually makes the best streamers. Like, as long as you're not out here saying anything like racist or anything like that, that actually makes the best streamers. People who have no filter and just say what comes to their mind, and especially it makes it hilarious because they do stuff like that. Yeah, of course support doesn't help you. Yeah, that support was terrible. I don't know what you redacted, Creative, but I'm sure it would have been fine. Yeah, I tried. Sadly, I can't join on Monday to Fridays. That's fine. But I say even joining Saturdays, Sundays, that's fine too. This isn't my normal stream time usually. So once this month is over with, I'll be streaming a lot earlier than I usually do. Probably to the morning to afternoon time. So my stream time will change. But I'll try to set up a day or two where I can stream at this time because of course there's some people who can't catch me in the morning to afternoon. So I at least want to set up a day or two to be able to catch people at nighttime. So I don't know official schedule that's going to happen after this horror stream, but I'm going to figure it out. We can just get something set up because there's so many other things. Just me in front of a camera yapping about whatever's in my mind for hours at a time, not gonna lie, it works, lady. I don't know if it seems silly to you, but it works. Just yapping about whatever you feel like in the middle of, just go to just chatting and start talking. Be honest, some people just like that interaction. Eventually people would just join in and talk about the conversation as well. We did a uwu fufu where we were just ranking openings of anime and people just joined in and just wanted to join us. So more of a nighttime person, no matter what time of the day it is. Yeah, I am also more of a nighttime person, but my girl is not exactly a healthy person. So she sleep, and in the morning time, sometimes she needs me to be there. Like this morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. I'm not doing that today because it's already what 1:50 a.m. So 4 hours of sleep is not gonna cut it. So I'm probably gonna be waking up at like 9 a.m. my time. But I woke up at 6 a.m. before she was up, and I made pancakes, made her coffee, I made all this stuff, and of course she appreciated it. So it would be silly. My brain goes all over the place. No one will be able to keep up. I don't. How many just chatting streamers have you seen? Because that's exactly how it goes. They go from one topic to another, and then the ooh, and and then they just go on topic to topic to topic. As long as you're talking, that's all that really matters. Even if you have nothing coherent to really say, talking. Even if you don't finish a thought. I think some people find that interesting, especially since the platform usually is a lot of people who are younger and have a TikTok brain. So that means that their attention span is very little. So just being able to consistently talk about something and keep somebody engaged is like, yeah, I think that's good. So yeah, again, lady, it might sound, yeah, that's so skibbity. There you go. Just want to get 100 subs. Creative, do you make content? Creative, if you make content, I'll drop you a sub right now. If you want to get to 100 subs, just let me know. I drop you a sub right now. I didn't know you made content. Yeah, that. I'm gonna get you a sub. I can help you out. A second. It kind of sucks trying to get people in my YouTube comments to do that, because trying to go to your, there we go. Go to channel. Oh, you're almost there. You got 80, well, you got 87 now, so you got 13 more subscribers. Everybody want to go subscribe to Creative K on YouTube, help him get to his 100 subscribers. So you only got 37 videos up, so if you keep on creating videos, you'll definitely get to 100 subscribers. Just go ahead and keep on making videos. And you make some shorts that's getting a little bit of movement too, so yeah, just keep on going. You're definitely going to get to 100. It's no stopping that. Okay. Yeah, I also, yeah, I've started out with what, 0 subscribers, and I started playing and making my YouTube channel when crab games was a thing, and I played Undertale, and Undertale was like, bro, I accidentally locked my phone. How, Flatline? What type of butterfinger you got? But yes, I started making content when about crab games came out. Well, seriously started making content, because I made content years ago, but no one's watching that. It was like Gary's Mod prop hunt content that was not going to go anywhere. I was new to content creation. My thumbnails sucked. My quality sucked. I had nothing. So I'm also prone to going on tangents about stuff, which would be less ideal. I'd probably get distracted and talk about something like, I don't know, that one paper I wrote about domestication of rice. And wow, there's lady, it sounds crazy there. You need to sit and watch. I don't know if you remember BB Fairies, but she's a streamer. If you sit and watch the way she streams, she usually manages about 10 to 12 viewers in her stream. She's also a person like that who just will talk about anything that comes to her mind. It works. She has a pretty active chat. So even no matter what it is, she'll, it's good. It's good content. As long as you're talking about something, domestication of rice, you can talk about World War II. You can talk about World War I. You can go make it even less. There's people who just randomly also would know info about that as well, and just have a conversation with you about it. So I dropped my phone, and my cat, like reflexes, kind of smacked it across the room. What type of phone do you have? The iPhone? Is it cracked? My phone about to die. Creative, if I lose you, dog, it was great seeing you. If you unplug it in and stay, dog, hey, good to have you. Let's go, mouse fully charged. You need a wired mouse. What's going on? No, my phone's not cracked. Okay. When I tell you that my phone was even, yeah, no, y'all can't really see my phone like that. It's not really that cracked. Yeah, my phone's not that cracked. What happened for my phone is I was doing Uber Eats, and do you have a phone holder for your phone doing Uber Eats? And I was going probably 25 miles per hour, and it was raining, I guess. And when I was like, I guess I hit a bump on the road, and my phone flew out of the phone holder, and it was, yeah, well, there was a crack.
Stop the cap.
Look, dog, okay, look. I'm just telling you what happened. I'm just trying to tell you what happened, dog. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right. There's nothing wrong with a cracked phone. I gotta. Boop. Cool. I did that with my last phone, except I was walking to work and I slapped into the road and it got run over. Wait, first off, did the person who ran it over, did they stop? Like, I don't, like, if I ran somebody's phone over, I would feel bad. Of course, I'm in the road, so I can't exactly stop. But I would want to like let down the window and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cause I think, you know how crushed somebody is when that happened? It was immediately destroyed. Yeah, I know, but it's like, there's no way you're gonna get hit by a car and just like, I don't know what type of Superman phone that would be.
What the hell? Oh my God.
There you go. All right, look. If somebody's phone gets destroyed by my car, I would just want to apologize. Even though it probably was their fault anyway, but just seeing that happen to somebody, I'd feel so bad. No, they did not stop. They probably didn't know. They just stood staring at me like an idiot. That's crazy.
Hell no.
Hell no. And add more. But my old phone, if I had that to show you guys, that phone was terrible. It was an iPhone, like, I think an iPhone 8. And my ex-girlfriend, I used to pull up to her at her university, and I spent a couple days at her dorm. And what she did was that she had my phone and she dropped it down a flight of stairs on mistake. She just butterfingered it and it just went down at least 20 steps. It just tumbled and tumbled and tumbled and tumbled. So yeah, it cracked to hell, but it still worked. So randomly, somehow it was cracked, but it worked. She felt so bad, but at that point I'm like, I'll just get another phone. It doesn't matter that much. I'm not sweating it. But yeah, that phone was, when you plugged it into the charger, it sounded like you got shocked. That's how bad it was. But I was like, what do I do now? I picked it up long enough to retrieve a SIM and dumped it into the nearest bin. Yeah, it's destroyed. Nothing you can do but throw it away at that point. But I don't know. How do I feel about, I guess I don't think I've ever had a phone where I've just thrown it in the trash. Yeah, I don't think I had a phone where I just thrown it in the trash. I don't have my phone that she dropped down the stairs with me because it's in Illinois with my dad. So it's still somewhere that I have access to. It still actually works. I just don't have it with me. But for some reason, I usually eat my phone when I have no use for it. Eating is crazy. Do you use a butter knife and a fork? Like, how do you professionally eat it? Do you get a bib? Do you drink like, what type of fluid do you drink with your phone? The window washer? Like, what do you drink with your phone? It's a miracle the SIM survived. Yeah, because if it's destroyed that fast, like, I mean, I got the SIM card is really pocketed in there pretty well. But yeah, I couldn't imagine. Let me see if I got my other phone. Here. Here it is. Boom. This is a Samsung Galaxy 3, I think. This thing is old. This was my first phone I ever had. The first phone I ever had. And the battery, it's not that it doesn't work, okay? The battery works, but pretty much what happened is I can't charge the phone because the USB port is broken on the phone. So I can't charge the battery through the phone. So what I did is I went online and I ordered me an external battery charger for my phone. I heard them in a drawer. I hoard them in a drawer usually, but this one didn't work. It was all right. Stuck the SIM in the phone I had before that and carried on with life till I got a chance to battle. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Horror game idea, Dying Light. Yeah, I've never played Dying Light, but I'm down. If you want to see me play Dying Light, I can grab it. I don't exactly have any concrete plans besides Fortnite and playing a horror games with my actual friends. I had been saving a little for a new one anyway, because it had gotten pretty slow and it wasn't holding the charge anymore and it wasn't actually too bothered. Kind of funny. I was like, yes. See, I'm a person that will hold on to a phone till its dying breath. I will always hold on to that phone. Like until there's a legit reason why I don't need that phone anymore or can't use that phone anymore, I just will never get rid of it. So my girlfriend probably hates that, but my volume on the phone that I currently have is so low that if there's someone talking in the room, you cannot hear what my phone is trying to show you. The first one though, the second one isn't as good. I don't know how they made a second one worse than the first. I mean, sequels, I think it's pretty widely known that sequels are usually the worst game. So I'm not too surprised at that, but I've never played Dying Light. I don't know how. I also need to play Alien Isolation. I've never played that as well. Never really seen any gameplay of Alien Isolation, but a lot of people actually love Alien Isolation still to this day. I don't understand. They're coming out with another Dying Light. Yeah, they're coming out with a lot of sequels to things. Fable 4 is supposed to be getting, well, Fable's getting a sequel. State of Decay is getting another game. Dying Light apparently. I don't know about Metro. That was it. Metro Dying Light. That was it called. Hold on a second. Stupid bug. Check out the trailer for Dying Light. The Beast. The Beast. I don't know about like you want me to spoil myself with the trailer. Are you sure? Hold up. Had a bug on my thing. Sad thing about staying in the RV is that bugs get in the RV super easily. So it's not a spoiler. Okay, let me check out the trailer. Why not? Let's see it. Is it the Dying Light first one or Dying Light the Beast? I'll just put in Dying Light the Beast. Okay, let's see. Let's pause the music. Let's go ahead, switch over to React. Hold up. I don't know why it always goes to.
The tracks lead this way. It's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me. Bloody hell.
What's happening here? Ooh. Is it an alien? That doesn't seem like it'd be zombies. Is it an alien? I don't know how they fighting. Oh no, that don't sound like no alien. That sounds like a mutation.
Animal within.
Zombies.
If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
Release the beast. Oh, I have heard about Dying Light. Oh, Okay, that's what this game is. I saw a funny video about Dying Light survivors. I think it was Caleb City who created the video. Ugh. Okay, it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. Looks like a cool game. I think I like it. It doesn't sound too bad. All right, Dying Light. I'm down for it. So I played the first one. Let me see what you said. I'm usually pretty cheap about them. Like it's more cost effective to buy a new one than to pay for the old one to be fixed. Like when the headphone port or charging port stop working properly, costs less to buy a new one than pay for a new one to be fixed. But I'm just mad at buying a new phone because what iPhone likes to do is they like to give you updates that slow down your phone. And I don't like that. So I'm just like fighting the system by not getting a new phone. I'm so hyped they're bringing Kyle Crane back because the first one Kyle Crane is in the second game. It's Aiden. They're bringing Kyle back, like OMG. I mean, maybe I'm be as big of a fan as you are when I play Dying Light 1, but you sound like how I sound when I'm playing Halo. Like that Halo is my Dying Light at this point. Cause when I tell you that I'm probably gonna bring some Halo streams in here, don't be mad at me. But Halo Infinite, I hate it, but at least it's a Halo game that got a player base. But yeah, this looks like a good game. I get it. I'm also probably going to get the Call of Duty. So that Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I'm not going to be playing multiplayer. It's just going to be played only for the zombies. I do not care for Call of Duty multiplayer. I really don't. Like maybe if my friends try to drag me to play multiplayer, I'll play it. But I don't think that's going to be a stream thing. Zombies will probably be a stream thing. I do not care about playing COD multiplayer. I really don't. So, yeah, COD Zombies will most likely be played on stream. I have a couple people who also will be getting COD as well. So we'll be playing Zombies. You don't understand how easily attached I get to characters. For example, Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I don't have an iPhone. I've got a Samsung and it's all I will ever have. It does what it needs to do. That's why I pay a whole bunch more when what I've got works for me. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have a Samsung. I was not favorite game. Favorite game is probably Undertale. Undertale is probably my all-time favorite game. Undertale just has this the OST, the story, the way you play it, the different endings, everything about it just meshed so well together. So I think Undertale, I think that's one game where I cried. I cried on Undertale. So sorry, back to my original point. I like Samsung better than iPhone. The only reason why I got an iPhone was because at the time, iPhone's camera was better than Samsung. But now it's gotten to a point where Samsung has a better camera than iPhone. So at this point, I might as well just get another Samsung. I don't like the fact that iPhone does not deal with third-party software. Third-party software is one of the best things about Androids and Samsung. I want to be able to play games that I can play on my PC on my phone if I feel like it. So I see people being able to like download the APK of a game and be able to play it on their phone, and I'm just like, well, can't do that on my phone. They don't got that on iPhone. So all these Androids are able to play all these third-party like emulator. They're able to play Game Boy on their phone. They're able to play PSP on their phone, and I'm just like, I got Raid Shadow Legends. You know, that's fun. Basic choice Minecraft. I mean, I don't know if you would hear it, Creative, but I'm going to be starting a Minecraft server of my own. It'll be a modded Minecraft server. We'll most likely do a Jujutsu Kaisen server. So I will be doing a Jujutsu Kaisen Minecraft server. So if you want to join us on Minecraft, by all means. For real, bro, $1,000 for a phone is wild. Yeah, I love the Asgore theme. Yeah, Asgore. Which one's my favorite? I'll probably say At Azrael's Dreamers. One is probably my favorite. Hopes and Dreams. Hopes and Dreams is probably my favorite theme. Megalovania is overplayed. Asgore's is probably the second one where everybody's like, dude, this one's so amazing. But I think I like the more emotional themes of Undertale than the ones that are hype. So, and I think Snowden Town might be my third favorite. The Rain Umbrella song, I cannot remember the name of that song. That might be my second. Let's do Hopes and Dreams remix. I can show you this one. Attack of the Killer Beast. What was that? Creative. All right, Creative. Go ahead, get yourself some rest. I'm not gonna be streaming here much longer myself. I probably got a good. I said 30 minutes to an hour before, but all right, Creative. I'll see you tomorrow. If you are here, I will be streaming again tomorrow. We will find a game to play. What we'll be playing, have no idea. We'll figure it out, Creative. But get yourself some rest.
Finally.
This.
I was so tired of being a flower. Howdy, King. Are you there? It's me, your best friend. Azrael Dreamer.
It's like my favorite thing. At this point, it like sends chills up my spine about the journey that you've been through, and you did all this to get to this point. Hopes and Dreams was just amazing. It was just a good wrap up of the series. Sorry, but I find it cringe when people try to voice act Undertale characters. That one fit so well to me because it was just a start to the actual thing. So I like that one. If Azrael did sound like that, I feel like he did some good voice acting for it. And then it pretty much dropped into the actual song. So I don't mind that. If I had to watch a series where people are trying to voice act Undertale characters, yeah, I'm not going to watch that. It's not going to happen. I'd rather hear the text dialogue go off than hear them try to voice act it. Sorry. But you should listen to Attack of the Killer Beast. When was Attack of the Killer Beast? Not more funk. What is this? Why do you want me to hear this?
This vlog has a sponsor only because they hit me up saying we want to help you achieve that 100K.
I might be okay, dog. I don't know if I want to hear this. I really don't. I think I'm good. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm okay, dog. I'm okay. I'm all right. I swear it's good and totally don't find it funny at all, dog. This is not. It's not my jam. I don't know who this Mr. Least. This is not Mr. Beast. Who is this dude? This is not Mr. Beast. You said this is a remix of an Undertale song? I hate how they have millions of views. You know how I look at it? Skibbity Toilet has millions of views. Skibbity Toilet. Skibbity Toilet has millions of views. It's about a guy who made an animation of Gmod and it's a toilet. And it's just Skibbity Toilet.
What kind of place is this?
You tell me, dog. I don't know how they do it. The mindset of kids, I have no idea what happened. Riz, okay. Riz was, Riz is a saying that, I can get behind. W Riz, it's like, it's funny to a degree, okay? When people are actually taking it serious and be like, dude, that guy has W Riz. It's like, bro, like, can we Can you not say that? Don't say that around me. If we are going out somewhere hanging out and someone seriously in context says that guy has W Riz, I don't think I need to be hanging around that guy. Something else too. Type shit is just type shit. People say type shit all the time. Okay, let's hear Attack of the Killer Queen. Oh, Deltarune. That's why I haven't heard it. I'm not listening to this. Yeah, I'm not listening to it yet because I'm going to be playing Deltarune. I have not played Deltarune yet. So Deltarune was supposed to be something for content creation. So I cannot see anything of Deltarune yet. So I'm not going to hear it. I want my first impressions of Deltarune to be pure. I'd rather just listen to Deltarune when I get to Deltarune. So yeah, nothing for Deltarune yet. But like me and my friend, we literally played Undertale. Like we did not finish the playthrough, but we have, let's see. Yeah, we have our playthrough.
Cut deep though.
This game ain't what you thought it was.
It ain't, bro. I'm finna call my mom after this. Bro, let me call her right now. Can I call her right now?
Hey, by all means, bro. Go ahead.
He called his
Put on
mom.
speaker.
Wow.
got you.
He called his mom on our recording because of what happened in the beginning when you had to the second video thumbnail looks kind of funny. Let me see which one you're talking about. Which one? This one? Which one are you talking about? Give me the title. Welcome to my gaming channel. Yeah, that one was just me trying to introduce people to my gaming channel. It was not. It's something I need to put on private.
What's up, YouTube? I hope everybody's having a great 20.
I just need not to. Yeah, I just needed not to do that. As you see, I learned my lesson after that. So I literally just took a picture I had on Facebook and just photoshopped it. So it was a picture that was well received on social media. So I cropped it and just put some text on it. Not the best move. So as you see, I learned my lesson. My crab game photo was so much better. So I got 3.4K. This one got 2.8K because I learned my lesson when it came to my YouTube faces. So yeah. I react to my old videos.
That's your boy. That's your boy. Don't worry. I'll make a donation to your ankles. That scream. Born to be wild. No! Lava, you want to go on a cruise? I got 26 mil.
Hey, what's up, number 5?
Yeah, this is a game I enjoy playing. Okay, though I'm only 9, I have the mind of a 13-year-old. And then Flatline said you can't be 9 and on YouTube. That's kind of illegal. I mean, I don't know anything about that, dog. Just follow the guidelines. I don't. If you probably shouldn't tell anybody that you're a 9-year-old on YouTube. Nah, dog. The amount you weren't here the first day I started streaming on YouTube, dog. When I started streaming, no, this was the second day. So you remember Mark Jandal, right? Mark Jandal came into my YouTube stream the second day I started streaming on YouTube. So there was this girl that came into my stream. I think Mark I met, yes. Were you? Wow. Anyway, dude, I'm gonna go play some Minecraft. I'll leave the tab open. Have a good stream. I appreciate it, lady. Go ahead and get yourself some crafting in. One day, maybe we'll get some Minecraft in together. Who knows? You know, I don't know if you got it on PC, but create a server. You always invited. But yeah, go ahead and get you some Minecraft in. I'll see you tomorrow if you decide to pop in. Also, if you need me, if you do want to start streaming, lady, just hit me up. I can help you get started. Okay, so were you my first viewer, Flatline? I feel like that's right. Why do I feel like that's right? I don't know why am I remembering that, but look, so what happened was that a girl, I don't remember what her name was, she came in and she really wanted to ask about my girlfriend. So first she came in and called me Snake Eyes because of my contacts. So I'm like, okay, all right. Okay, that makes sense then. Username changes. Maybe I would recognize your old username. I'm usually good when it comes to my viewers and their names, but I don't know. Maybe. You met me through me streaming on YouTube, not my videos, right? But yeah, so what ended up happening was this girl came to the stream. She wanted to know about my girlfriend. Oh yeah, okay, all right. So it wasn't even that long ago. But I feel like Flatline was your name. No, it wasn't Flatlined. It was not Flatlined. Maybe it was. I don't know. But this girl came to stream. She wanted to know my girlfriend. She started asking me about my eyes first, and I told her, I didn't know it was a her or a he, whatever. So I'm just, talking to him like it's a regular person. And then they asked me if I had a girlfriend. I'm like, yes, I do. And he like, can I see said girlfriend? And I was like, sure. So to be honest, I just took the time to start promoting my girlfriend's social media stuff, her TikTok, her Instagram. And then she wanted to see my girlfriend in real life. She's like, can you get girlfriend and bring her on stream? Like, no, she's asleep. Like, she's sleeping right now. I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. Like, but she will be coming on stream for a horror game. So if you stick around, you'll be able to catch her with a horror game stream. And she's like, but I want to see girlfriend now. I'm like, well, you can't see girlfriend now. I'm sorry. Can't do that. So she got extremely like mad. And Mark at this point came back from whatever he was doing. And he was like, what's going on? Like, why is this person so obsessed with your girlfriend? That's it, pretty much exactly what happened. Yes, lady. Yes, this was the first time you popped in the channel. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, look, I don't want no fights to be happening. I just want all this to be resolved peacefully. If you want to see girlfriend, persistent. Like, I was reading all the messages on YouTube because you couldn't see them on stream. But I was just reading them all, and lady pretty much was hearing the whole thing. And I'm like, this person was persistent. I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, I don't care. I want to see girlfriend now. You are sounding exactly like them. That's exactly pretty much what they were saying. So I'm like, okay, look, if you stick around here, you'll get to see girl. To be honest, you're being a lot nicer than they were. I would know. I saw it, dog. Dude, I don't know if you were there. You might have been there. I don't know if you were there. I thought it was really strange, maybe uncomfy, to be honest. Yeah, but in my mind, the way they were typing, I felt like they were already a kid. So I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I never want to accuse somebody of being a kid. So I'm like just waiting for them to give me a reason to ban them. So I'm like, okay, look. Yeah, you want to see my girlfriend? By all means, follow her on social media. Comment at her. She loves talking to people. She loves when people from my side go to her side, and she appreciates that because she wants to start her own business selling crochet stuff. So crochet sweaters, crochet plushies, all this stuff. So I always try to promote her every chance I get. So I'm like, just follow her on social media, shoot her, little comments, anything like that. She'll appreciate it. So then I try to leave it at that, but she's like, I want to see girlfriend now. Like, okay, all right, that's not happening. But she'll do a horror stream, then you can talk to her on stream. But that was not a good answer. Mark comes back, said, this is very weird. Why are you so obsessed with this man's girlfriend? And then she starts arguing with Mark. She's like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him because I want to see his girlfriend. And Mark is like, you're being some weirdo who just obsessive with another man's girlfriend. Are you okay? So him and her start going back and forth. She started calling him names. He started calling her names. I'm like, look, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all at it because I have a game to play. I'm playing Zoocosis. I'm trying to I have a stream to do here. Like I'm trying to do my Twitch side while also pay attention to my YouTube side. So I'm like, okay, look, you guys can go at it for a little bit. I'm gonna let you guys do it. And then the girl in chat talked to me and she calls me Snake Eyes again. She says, Snake Eyes, tell Mark I'm going to the kitchen. I'm like, first off, I'm not about to tell anybody anything for you. And I was like, and don't call me Snake Eyes. Like, you're going to have to address me by my real name. You have like your next message, you better address me by my name or you're banned. So then she said Snake Eyes again. I went to their channel. I checked them out, found out they were probably like an 8-year-old. And I was like, yes, yeah, you're banned indefinitely. I did also get the vibe they were a kid, so I just kind of ignored it, but I could tell you were kind of over it towards the end. Yeah, I was. And then I pulled up their channel and saw that it was this little girl with, to be honest, looked like they need to call DCFS because the building that little girl was in was grimy and her hair was undone. Like that was some messy hair. Imagine they are still watching, just waiting till they get unbanned. Well, they're going to be waiting forever because they're never getting unbanned. Maybe if they ever turn 18, they hit me with a message. I want to see girlfriend. I'm like, I remember you. You've been waiting all this time just to see my girlfriend. It's not girlfriend anymore. It's wife. So at this point, you want to see wife. That's quite some time to wait. I don't think you can. Once you get banned from a channel, I don't think you can see the channel anymore. So maybe if they created a new profile and try to go to that channel, they need an IP ban something. I want to see wife. There you go. That's probably what's going to happen. Not gonna lie, that's not much time before that ends up being my fiance. So, I'm pretty much gonna be saving up money once my new job starts. Just save up money to, I don't care wife now, crazy flatline. We're gonna pretty much propose to her as soon as I get enough money for an engagement ring. Not gonna lie, she's kind of been hounding me about it, to be honest. I already told her that was gonna happen, but there's no way. Me angry, me want to look wife now. Okay, all right. You're giving me Vietnam flashbacks, flatline. Can we? And even though you're saying this, you're still being a lot nicer than she was in chat. That's the crazy part. I think it probably was the misspelt words. The misspelt words really added to the disrespect because she didn't care enough to proofread what she typed. I'm not trying to be like her. I mean, you be misspelling all the time, flatline. It's just that you're not doing it now, so it's not as disrespectful. But she didn't even proofread. She read nothing. She just typed what she felt and just pressed enter. Like, okay, all right. I was scared for my life that day. That day you went to Twitch, I don't think it was the first time you was misspelling everything. I usually proofread, sorta. Yeah, we was watching the horror video. Me, you, Cleo, a couple other people. Golden Leopard. I don't know what's going on with Golden. Golden usually is here, but he's not here tonight. I hope he's okay. He'd be kind of mad when he misses my stream, but hopefully Golden's okay. But yeah, I was usually in chat just chilling, and yeah, you was misspelling everything. I was just like, look, I can't type for you. I can only read what you type, dog. I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. I mean, I was tired. Look. Why are you still doing this? And I always proofread a little, and I also reread everything at least once to make sure I make sense. I can be a little bit incoherent sometimes. Yeah, I work from home. So when I type, I have to proofread everything. Because if I mess up somebody's stuff, then that's on me. So I make sure that it's like in me to make sure everything I put is proofread and correct. So Working from home will do that to you. Because I'm about to work for a company called Garo, which is roadside assistance. Not gonna lie, it's a little scary because I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite sound effect. I don't know if you ever seen a McMill video, but that was my favorite sound effect. Yeah, I work for roadside assistance. Somebody literally died because the operator on the other side was not taking their job serious enough. Somebody was not taking their job serious enough. The first thing you're supposed to do when you answer the phone when you work for this company is saying, "Hello, welcome to Garo. Are you safe?" And if they say no, you immediately call 911. This person was not taking their job seriously, and the person on the other end ended up dying. That is a scary thought. The fact that I work a job where my phone call is the difference between life or death to somebody. What? I just want to get you roadside assistance. I don't want to be in charge of your life. That's kind of scary. So, but you know, I can do it. So, let me see if I can find that real quick. Also, my girl and me will be playing, also type how I speak, so it's all my slang and my speech patterns get typed out too. I usually do, but it depends on who I'm talking to most of the time. Depending on who I'm talking to, I mean, they call it code switching, but it's just something that happens so naturally. Because if I'm talking to one of my homies, like the way I talk, I'm from Chicago, so the way I talk with the words I use, it gets a lot different when you're talking to somebody who's a close friend. That's how most people type, to be honest. To be honest, I don't say type shit because it's not my slang. I don't say that. A lot of other people say that. On phone them, I used to say that, but I don't think I say that anymore. In Chicago, they have one thing that they say, because you know when you, type shit. That's if you're from Atlanta, I can see you saying that, but I'm not a type shit person, just not. But in Chicago, you know how people say this, that, and the other? So instead in Chicago, we don't say this, that, and the other. We say woo wop the bam. I don't know why we say that, but we say woo wop the bam. It's just been a thing. We just do. My girlfriend finds it cute. I'm just like, it's just something that's so normal in Chicago that we don't even think about it. We just say woo wop the bam. That's like, we would just going to be telling a story like, yeah, I was going to the store that I met, you know, so-and-so, then woo out the bam. We ended up going to, like, it's just, got distracted again. Stream's eyes just too good. I guess I'll just play Minecraft. All right, lady, you go play some Minecraft. I'm not going to be streaming for that much longer. To be honest, I'm about to wrap up. I just wanted to see this McMill get up video.
Get up!
It's like, why?
Get up!
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think we should wrap up here. There's not much other things I did. I like reading horror stories. I will be creating a channel. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to actually publish that channel. I may wait till I get to a certain subscriber account to even announce the channel, because I want to put effort into it before I start trying to announce anything else for my normal channel. Put that as your alarm. I need to actually. I think I could do that. You may got a point there. Put that as my alarm. You be making some good points. That's a good point. Put that as my alarm. Just keep on playing. Get my girl. Luckily we don't, sleep like together. So she'd be so confused. All right. I know I'm smart like that for sure. It's crazy, dog. I just said good idea. Thank you. Thank you for the good idea, dog. Anyways, I think it's time for us to end. We saw a couple people tonight. Not too bad. For me coming back after 3 days of sleep, it's not too bad. 3? I mean, how many hours I've been streaming? It's been almost 4 hours now, hasn't it? It's been about 4 hours. I don't even know. What's my stream? Oh, there it is. It's literally this. Let's just go back to that. There we go. I stayed and waited. What do you mean? It's been 4 hours. 4 hours of streaming. What do you want from me? Almost 4 hours. It's been a good night. I'm glad I was able to see you, though, dog. Like, I want more. That's crazy, dog. What do you want? I can't do anymore. My voice hurts now. I'm still sick. I gotta sleep, dog. Tomorrow when we may, I mean, I'll do a poll. Nah, I'll pass. Crazy. The fact that that's what you took away from the stream is crazy. Nah, I'll pass. But tomorrow I'll do a poll in the afternoon of what you guys want me to play. I can play a FNAF game. I won't be able to play. It's on my vocab now. Me too, dog. I need to remember that. Stick that in here. We have a FNAF game. I think it's called FNAF Hell's Animation, where it's like regular FNAF, but it's like different animatronics that are animated pretty good, to be honest. So, and then there'll probably be a couple other horror games I'll put in the poll. Silent Hill 2 and some other things, you know. See which one you guys want to play tomorrow. Then we'll just do it that way. People are free on Sunday, so it may be a bigger turnout than we got tonight. So we'll find out. Anyways, I'm about to get some sleep. Flatline, thank you for joining in, lady. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for joining in too. Fairy is probably sleeping. Toshi, appreciate the lurks every time, dog. Edit's lurking, but he's streaming as well. So, all right, yeah, see ya. Yeah, see ya, Flatline. I'll see you tomorrow. You get yourself some rest. All right, I'm just gonna be ending. So, peace out. What lurking does before I go, yeah, pretty much lurking allows me to retain that viewership. Even if you aren't typing in chat and you're doing other things, lurking allows me to still retain that view and boost me up on the algorithm. So let's say you keep the tab open on Twitch and you decide to start looking at YouTube videos. Like, that means you're lurking the stream. So you just have the stream open, but you're not paying attention to it. So lurking allows you to go off, play a video game, something like that, but still be able to count as a view for the stream. So that's pretty much what lurking is. Yeah. So if you ever need to lurk, Flatline, I never mind lurking. I always appreciate talking to you. It's always more engaging when I have somebody to talk to. But yeah, if you need to lurk, I never mind lurking either. So people have things to do. All right. You have a good night too, Flatline. Peace out.